We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on? We live from the boxing section, man. I got my dog with me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, jungle people.
My milk of magnesia. Oh. After the devil made you, he broke the mold.
Hey, real quick, we got to give a shout out to my boy Kev because he finally changed his fucking picture.
Yeah, I know, right? I look a little bit more grown up. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Had to. What you up to today?
Man, shit, we chilling, man. UGC Flame, what's going on, big dog? We here now. Yeah, man, you know, we just chilling, man. Just trying to, you know,
yeah.
Figure
Yo,
some shit
Cal,
out.
but listen, look, I got a question for you though.
Right.
So I've been thinking about getting back on my or whatever, right? YouTube shit, right? So how do you do that, like with the whole like intro and all that? Like, is it a certain like software or something that? So I knocked the shit out like the boxing.
Run that back. Run that back. What was
the
question?
I said so. So I've been thinking about getting back onto YouTube and stuff, right? So how do you do an intro? Like, pretty much, did you like create that yourself or?
No, my homegirl did it for me.
Oh, word. Dang. Do you know what kind of like software that she uses or?
Nah, you should just pay her.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Hey, bro, listen, look. Like, you gonna have to send me her little info.
I got you. I send it to you. I send it to you on Instagram.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, bro. Did you see that nigga Montana Love, bro?
Yeah, man. He had to toss the nigga, man.
Hey, but you know what though? I don't feel bad about it. Shit, I would have tossed the nigga too. That nigga was in there fighting all. He was fighting all dirty and shit, bro. Nigga, I'd have punched the nigga in the nuts. Something.
My thing is, dog. You offered the nigga one. You all you did was fucking all you did was warn the nigga one time. He kept doing the same shit you warned him for. You didn't give him no more warnings, bro.
Thanks.
That referee is a weirdo, cuz he always doing weird shit, dog.
Yeah, that referee, he was horrible. But dude, if I was Montana Love, boy, I would have headbutted that nigga just like in fucking fight night or something, boy. He would have got, because that nigga was being dirty. He was being too dirty. But then again, I do think that Montana Love, that he kind of was looking for some kind of like way out, because that dude was in there whooping his ass. So I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he looked like he was like, man, you know what? I need to get the hell out of here. For real. Yep. Hey, but what you think about Jake Paul supposed to be fighting Andrew Tate?
Oh, that ain't happening.
You don't think so?
No, hell no.
Yeah. I watched a couple of Andrew Tate fights on YouTube. He's a pretty decent boxer. He got some nice power, but he keep his fucking chin way up in the damn air.
Yeah, you know you can't do that with Jake Paul. You keep your chin up in the air, Jake Paul, you're going to sleep.
Yeah, facts. Like that boy chin be all the way up in the air. Like, he look like Ryan Garcia 2.0. Like, facts. Hell yeah. Damn, where everybody at?
Shit, man, it's just me and you right now. Shit, me and you gonna figure this thing out.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on, big dog? I don't think he was looking for a way out though, because if he was looking for a way out, he'd have told the ref to stop the fight, nigga. Because my eye.
Well, in a way, he kind of did, because like, you can't tell the ref that you can't see. Like, that's a way out, bro. Like, you can't. And the nigga had told the doctor that too. I can't see. Like, the nigga was trying to get out of there, bro.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of the clean shots that Montana Love was actually landing, like, bro, it wasn't phasing dude at all.
The dude was big as shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he had fought at 54 once.
Yeah.
Big ass motherfucker. Yeah, I think that they probably had picked the wrong person. I think so.
No, I just think that Montana Love need to keep his fucking hands up.
Yeah, that too. That too. But do you think that Montana that he may be too small for 140?
No, I just think he could have roughed him up, but he shouldn't have thrown him out the. If he wouldn't have thrown him out the ring, he could have roughed him up still.
Yeah. But then again, the other dude though, it seemed like every punch that he landed on Montana Love had some kind of effect too though.
No, I mean Montana Love always get hit and dropped and get right back up.
Yeah. I guess. Oh yeah, because even on that one Jake Paul card, he got dropped too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Think that that's a problem for him though? You think that his chin probably gonna be a problem in the future?
Probably if you get that motherfucker in the air, because you get hit by Gervonta Davis, you going to bed, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's fact. Even if Montana, if he get hit by T.O., he going to sleep, bro. Or Ryan Garcia for that matter.
I don't know.
Bro, stop it, bro. Ryan Garcia be knocking motherfuckers out. I know you don't like him, but the boy, he got some power, bro.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out why y'all still talking about boxing, man.
What else is there to talk about? What you got?
And mixed martial arts, man, where the best fight the best.
Yeah.
The best card, but y'all talking about. I heard Kyle earlier mentioning Tyson, the Fury kid, and
that nigga's trash.
Yo, listen, boxing itself is fucking garbage. Like, let's get to the real shit where the UFC put on a card where every fight, no fight went the distance.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand, bro. Until boxing start paying their fan, I kind of understand Kyle because Kyle fuck with some of these young boys that's up and coming, so I respect that. But
mm-hmm.
If the subject matter ain't them, if the subject matter ain't these fights that we waiting to see,
right?
Then, bro, come to the MMA and stop playing.
Yeah. I did watch that one card, the Israel Asadia, I think that's his name.
Adesanya.
Yeah. So, was you surprised that he got knocked out?
No, because the dude he was the size of a heavyweight in there.
Damn. He was big as shit.
He did look bigger.
He was way fucking bigger. He was too fucking big, man.
He was big as fuck.
And he still, and he still almost got knocked out.
Yep.
Yeah, he did wobble him a little bit. Man. Yeah.
I don't know why Adesanya didn't get, like go get more reckless though, bro. Like, I feel like if he could,
other dude was dangerous. You don't want to get caught with some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you still got caught with some shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude got that Wilder effect. You gotta be perfect against him.
Yeah. Right.
Yo, but Kyle, when you going? I don't understand how we be in the shop. I don't understand how we be in the section. Like, Kyle, stop bumping your head against the wall, man. Retire this boxing talk, unless it's your man's in them. But other than that, the sport is garbage. You wasted your time. You wasted your time watching that DAZN nonsense when history was actually being made in the combat world.
You do know I was watching both of them at the same time, right?
You only watched that shit because Jake Paul was gonna be there.
Izzy was being too cautious last weekend. You guys agree? He was being way too cautious.
Who was? Who?
Izzy.
He had to be, bro. He had to be.
But for good reason.
That's what cost him, though.
Being too cautious?
Being too cautious was costing.
I think he should have just said fuck it and just went all out.
Fuck it, all out.
Because fuck it, bro. If I get knocked out, I just get knocked out.
Anyway. You know what I'm saying? He gonna knock you out anyway.
Well, see, the good thing about it is, unlike boxing,
UGC, what's up, big dog? My boy,
chilling, bro.
In the fucking house.
Hey, man, shout out to the homie that was talking, man. But keep the boxing talk going, dog. It ain't that bad, homie. Trust me, it ain't
bro.
That
it's
bad.
Terrible. It's terrible, bro. Don't do that. It's terrible, bro. You know
Nah,
that.
Kyle, you good, dog.
Nah,
Keep a balance,
well,
nigga. MMA and
so this
boxing,
is what
dog.
we got to look forward to in boxing, right? Let me sum it up. So we got Wilder mandated against Ruiz.
That's a good fight.
All right, cool. We got Thurman mandated against Earl.
Not gonna happen.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, why are we even talking about boxing? The
Bro,
niggas
hold
with the
on.
Hold
belts.
on, wait. But you ain't
But
finished it yet, though. You got Tony Harrison versus Fundora. I can see
Yo,
that fight
let's
happening.
really talk about this shit, bro.
wait a
Tony
minute, that's
Harrison is
2023
done.
we talking about, y'all. We had some great fights this year, though.
Tony,
Let's be
oh
real.
my god, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we did.
You must ain't been watching boxing like that, dog. Be real.
Bro, I have, but all right. Okay, let me address who I'm talking to specifically. Who is this?
Black Horseman, UGC Flame.
What's good, Flame?
What's good, dog?
Bro, listen, we did have some good fights, and I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I follow all combat sports. We did have some good fights, but guess what? You and me still unsatisfied in the sport of boxing. Let's keep it real.
Well, with the biggest fights, like if we talking about like Spence Crawford, of course, yeah, we disappointed like a motherfucker with that. If we talking about like, I mean, it just depends on what fight you talking about. Be real.
All the big ones is what I'm talking about.
all the big fights.
All of
Spence Crawford, Wilder,
We
Joshua.
haven't got undisputed at heavyweight, so yeah, we still waiting on that. We waiting on undisputed at welterweight.
We
There's some
waiting on
fights, man, that we haven't got.
Tank. We waiting on Tank and Devin, Tank and Ryan. We waiting on Devin and Loma. We waiting on
Devin and
we
Shakur.
waiting on everything.
Yeah, I hear you, dog. But
Are you guys gonna? I have a question. Are you guys gonna watch a Warrington versus Alberto fight for 126 by chance?
if it's on the zone, I'm watching the shit, man. I'm a boxing fan, so I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
the shit.
If I ain't doing nothing, I'll watch it.
You gotta see what the UFC got going on. You know what I mean?
Is there any more UFC pay-per-views at the end of this year coming
What?
up? Is there any big UFC pay-per-views coming up at the end of the year, like during Christmas?
Yeah, there's one card. There's one card. I don't know the whole card. I know the heavyweight. I believe not
Is
the
it
heavyweight.
gone?
The light heavyweight title is up for grabs.
MMA ain't doing shit either, man. Come on now.
Bro, you crazy as hell. We just had listen. We just had Izzy get knocked out.
He didn't get knocked out, bro. He didn't get knocked out. He wasn't out cold.
Listen.
He got stopped.
Listen, we just saw Izzy get beat. This is the difference about MMA. They gonna run that shit back immediately. Not no hesitation, not no negotiation. They gonna run that shit back. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference.
So they gonna run it back?
They gonna run it back immediately. They had no choice.
Shout out to them, man. Shit.
Do you guys think do you think these sanctioning bodies are gonna probably, since this guy hasn't fought in a year, do you guys think the sanctioning bodies are gonna strip Fury of his titles?
Bro, no, they're not,
Fury,
because the
he just got
heavyweight.
it, right?
Go ahead.
He just got the shit and defended it against Dylan White.
Yeah, and wasn't that fight this year, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He's about to fight Chisora. So
He been
I don't know why
defending. He been active.
that trash ass fight.
Yeah, that fight is trash.
Man,
I
He
want
been
to
defending
Chisora
his
is
see
getting
him
knocked
against
out.
Usyk, dude, to undisputed, dude. Or do you think that fight's never gonna happen? Usyk versus.
bro, that shit's never gonna happen, because I think the only one that got the balls to fight Tyson is the nigga that lost to him twice.
Nah, Usyk will fight him, but Fury said some shit like he need $500 million to fight him and shit.
I don't think Usyk gonna fight him, bro.
No.
I can't see
I
Usyk beating
disagree with you.
Fury.
I think Tyson is the Fugazi one out of both of them. Usyk wants to
Yeah.
fight. It's Tyson that's making up bullshit excuses, saying I want 1.5 billion for the fight.
Yo,
No, he said 500 mil.
my man, Anthony. Tyson Fury fought the boogeyman in that division 3 times.
Here we
He
go.
ain't ducking nobody.
Here we go.
That's the
All
fact.
right, man. All right.
Yo, what's up with the homies?
What's
What
good,
up,
Max?
Shout out to all the minorities in the building. What's good?
Thanks.
We majorities, dog. What's good?
You can say that
I
again.
don't know.
I don't know about that one.
13%. I don't know.
And that
I don't know
includes
who
all
you
the mixed
talking
ones.
Nah, but I'm just saying though. Like I got, like I said, I hopped on the Kyle's channel. This nigga talking about that other Fury boy as if we didn't just see a classic happen in the octagon. Like, the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Hey, them fights in the UFC were fire this past weekend,
Do you
man.
feel me, Max? Like, what
Come
the fuck
on.
is he doing? What is he talking about? Don't nobody give a fuck about boxing.
Hey, but Tommy don't want their problems with Jake though. You know what I'm saying? We know that. But yo, that Chandler Poirier was fire. Zhang
Bruh,
Wei Li, man.
crazy.
Zhang Wei Li.
Oh yeah, the Portier fight was
Hey,
good.
Zhang Wei Li is she been, I failed to mention her name, but she been one of them bitches. Like, there's only about
For
5
sure.
females I even watch in sports, and she's one of them.
For sure.
And then that main event, bro, like Izzy looked scared the whole time. He was just trying not to get knocked out since round 1.
Nah, you tripping.
Nah, even when he was catching Alex, he wasn't following through with the killer instinct because he knew it was coming back.
He was cautious.
He was. He only had that
Max,
chance at the end of the first round. If he had like 30 more seconds, it probably would have been over.
it'd have been over, yeah.
Yeah.
30 more seconds.
But then he didn't. And then what happened? That motherfucker just got scared.
Hey,
We never really seen nobody walk Izzy down like that.
Hey, homie, Gotham City. You ever use a MMA move in a fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A couple
You
of
have
them,
in a regular
actually.
street fight?
Yeah, a couple of them actually. Modifications. Yeah, but a couple of them.
What move you use?
You've used a Kimura on something?
I use the double leg, the single leg, and the Superman punch. I got that Superman punch on.
Oh, you got a Superman off?
Yeah, I got a Superman on.
Oh man, I gotta see your big ass in the air trying to throw a punch. God damn.
Nah, that's when I was like,
Young and agile.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm about to say, we ain't talking about no video game shit.
It's when your knees weren't hurting you. Is that what you're saying?
I've used a soccer kick, a head stomp, the pride rules, rear naked choke. I was fully clothed, and
oh yeah, I got plenty of guillotines off though. Like,
yeah, hella headlocks and shit.
Yeah,
but
of those.
Hey, but you said a few times. The reason why I asked y'all that is 90% of the time, 99.9% of the time, you're gonna just throw the hands. You ain't gonna do no MMA moves in a fight. But y'all shitting on boxing. But it's all good.
Bro, I'm shit. Listen, be clear. I'm only shitting on boxing because of the business of boxing. Like, we should see the fights. Like my man Fred said. Fred said Oscar and Trinidad went at it when they were in their physical primes. Like, we talking about the old, you holding on to the golden era where the creme de la creme fought like 3-4 times a year. That's not what's happening right now. So the business of boxing has facilitated Dana White and the MMA to take over. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
We ain't ever gonna get Earl Spence and Bud Crawford ever.
Oh man, be careful, man. Be
That's
careful.
because Earl don't want it, my dude.
Yo, Kyle, chill. I mean,
Be careful, man. Oh, there you go. He thought you wasn't listening, Kyle.
Hey, I told y'all. Listen, and I love y'all. All right, but I told y'all, man. Y'all gotta address them with different names.
you're right.
The
But
guy
I
from
mean,
Texas
but we
and the
ain't
guy
even gonna
from
get
Nebraska.
Tank O'Ryan either. Think about that. Like on this much smaller scale, we're not even gonna get Tank and Ryan.
Hold on. That's not a smaller scale. That fight does more numbers than Bud and Spence will.
I doubt it.
Bet. Watch. Well, first of all, neither one's probably ever gonna happen. But those two dudes are more popular. Tank is probably one of the most popular. That's why that face of boxing shit. It's Tank can be thrown in that mix. He sells out everywhere he goes. Different cities that aren't even fight cities.
Yeah.
But
But he's not more
Max,
popular than
there's
Jake
only
Paul,
one
though.
face. There's only one face of boxing, man, and he was on DAZN. Look
Jake
at
Paul.
dude. DAZN. Listen, DAZN
Oh,
flew
Mayweather?
that man to Dubai to promote their fights.
Yo,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
Kyle.
The face.
Kyle,
What's up?
when is your boy? Look, I'm with as far as the marketing and like how he's behaving as a tyrant. I'm with all that. You know what I mean? But when you gonna fight somebody a note though?
Who are you talking about?
Your
Jake
boy.
Paul.
Whoa, it's his 8th fight, bro. What are you talking
How
about?
many he gotta get?
Dog, he just beat Anderson Silva, bro. MMA legend. The same sport you keep begging us to go watch.
Bro, what are you talking again? Though he's a boxer. When's he gonna fight a boxer?
Okay, when do a lot of boxers fight real boxers? Man, I don't want to hear that crap from you.
What are you talking about? When don't boxers fight boxers? Educate me, Kyle. When don't they fight boxers?
Muhammad
I
Ali
don't
did
want to
it.
keep going through this every day, man. Jake Paul has beat better competition in his first 5 fights than a lot of your favorite fighters, bro. Stop.
Facts.
Man, he
Especially when
needs
half
to
these
call.
dudes are fighting fucking bartenders and cab drivers in Mexico and shit, bro. You can't tell me those dudes are better fighters. Just because they had a license longer and got a couple L's under their belt don't make them a better fucking fighter.
Well, time out.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it wouldn't make him a better boxer.
Nope.
Like
Tyron really
you want to put a
tell me.
feather in the
Okay,
cap
hold on.
because
Let
he
me
beating
say
up
this.
MMA dudes.
All right, hold on. Name which fighter on Errol Spence's resume? The first. Okay, hold on. What was it? Let me see. I need somebody in the weight class. The dude, the champion, Lawrence dude. Which of the top? Which of his first 5 fights could beat Tyron Woodley or Anderson Silva?
Bro, probably all of them in a boxing ring.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
You know that's not true.
Hold on. You know Anderson beat a former champion.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Who's
it's obvious
washed?
that MMA
Who's
guys can't
washed?
beat real
Who's
boxers.
Washed.
Ooh. This
Well,
is what
now-
I'm saying, man.
So now they got to be prime. See, first it's like you got to be actual boxer. Now if he beats one, oh no, he wasn't prime enough. Like you want him to fucking fight Canelo already? I mean, he will. But
Max. Don't do that.
Don't move the goalposts.
Don't misrepresent.
Hey, listen, Delonte, man, you ain't talking to no chumps, man. We know what's going on out here, man, and you protecting these boxers. All right, listen, man, understand something, man. I know you love boxing. I know you don't like that he's white and he's running boxing, but man, it's not his fault that he's doing what he's supposed to do. All right.
I'm with him. I'm with him. I wish the rest of these boxers would behave in similar fashion. But my whole thing is like you put an incredible stain on him as if he proved anything other than the fact he's marketable. He ain't proved shit. What he prove? That's what y'all hanging your hat on. You, Max, that he's generating revenue. That's never going to be up for debate.
I'm just saying, for a 25-year-old kid within his first 5-6 fights, he's doing the damn thing. There's very little that can be said. You have outliers and anomalies like Devin and some of these younger dudes that are obviously world-class athletes at a young age. But for a motherfucker that came off the Disney Channel, got up off the couch and said, you know what, I think I'm going to try fucking boxing. He's doing a fucking great job. Probably better than any of us could do right now just getting off the couch.
You get no argument from me.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I ain't get no argument from him. But we're not judging him based on us, right? It says contemporary, so
yeah, that's true. That's just jealousy because they ain't getting them bags. You know what I mean? That's why they're all doing it for the money.
And you know what? I really wish he need to get that Fury kid. Because nobody at that point, it's like, what more can you say to him? He's an official boxer.
Bro, Fury is ass cheeks, dude.
Bro, Tommy Fury is fucking garbage.
Hey, Kyle, chill.
Ridiculous.
Chill, Kyle. Don't be talking down Tommy Fury because all you're going to do is give him an excuse later when he whips Tommy Fury's ass. Well, Kyle, you even said he was trash. Oh, the wife. No. The Fury family.
Well, you know what?
But Max,
I will say it. Tommy Fury is fucking trash.
And that's why he
trash. That nigga is garbage.
That's why he should pay him whatever you want.
Tommy Fury is a better boxer than Anderson Silva, bro. You just can't say that.
Hell no. Bro, Tommy Fury looked like he just started boxing like 2 days ago.
Hey, you know what?
That nigga is trash.
That's a good point, Kyle. That's a good point.
I mean, Anderson really was a step up, bro, because Anderson was catching him. He was setting traps.
He was a step up.
He was doing different shit, bro. He was catching them uppercuts from the side, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. But I mean, Paul kind of showed his heart. He came with the clutch knockdown toward the end. It was good because really that fight probably would have been close without that knockdown. Round wise.
Max, let me ask you this: Would you put your money on Jake Paul versus Kamaru Usman?
Boxing?
Yeah.
On who?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Put it on Jake Paul?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hell no.
Against Kamaru Usman boxing? No takedowns, no grappling, clinching. Yeah, hell yeah. Kamaru barely learned how to fucking box 2 fights ago. Before that, he was just holding dudes against the cage, giving them fucking knees to the thigh and stomping their feet, bro.
My bad.
All right. So would you pick Jake Paul over
Francis Ngannou?
No, the dude.
Hold on.
The dude who Kamaru knocked out. What's my man name?
Jorge Masvidal?
Yeah, would you pick Jake?
Ooh, that would be a good one. Now, Masvidal in his prime, probably not. Current Masvidal is on like a 3-fight win streak, getting knocked the fuck out in ways we've never seen him before. Could be a little different. Plus, I think the other thing people forget is the fatigue of wearing those fucking gloves and the fucking girdle and them shorts, bro. That shit's, it ain't 4-ounce gloves, it ain't bare knuckle, and you got a whole nother fucking like 10 pounds around your waist, man.
Yo, Max, I'll bet my house that Poirier will get Jake Paul the fuck out of there.
Hell no.
No, what? You said
He's
no?
too small.
You said no?
Hell no. Not just no, but hell no. Jake Paul's like 50 pounds heavier and like fucking 6 inches taller, bro.
Well, wait. I thought that Poirier
Jake
fought
at
like
cruiserweight
75 or some shit.
He's at cruiser. I think they weighed in 180, 185 last fight against Anderson.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
so
Poirier's 155, bro.
So if Poirier don't have to cut, they can bang.
Hey, I'd love to see it. I would love to take your house from you, bro. That'd be awesome.
What about Nate Diaz?
I'll bet my house too is a bunch of U-Haul boxes, but hey,
shut up, man.
I got the deed.
Hey, Mex, how do you think that Jake would do against Nate?
Nate Robinson?
Nate Diaz.
Oh, I think he gets mollywopped by Nate Diaz. I don't think he's ready for that yet. I would stay away from Nate Diaz and keep this little kind of, his little streak going. But the thing about Jake, I think that even if he loses, as long as he doesn't get knocked the fuck out, if he has like a battle or he shows heart, I don't think he's going to lose many fans.
Okay, hold on, wait. So do you think that Nate Diaz is a better striker than Tyron Woodley was?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not even
absolutely
a question.
Not more power, but better striking. Yes.
It's not a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, see, I don't really follow MMA that much. Like, I just see it when I see it. You know what I mean?
Just fell in love with his right hand.
Yeah,
he knocked a couple dudes out and
people's dick in the dirt. Like, that's all it was. He was never no elite.
Yeah, he didn't have angles, fluidity, defense, footwork. He never had none of that shit.
Tyron's an elite wrestler. He's not an elite striker.
But he almost knocked Jake Paul out.
Okay, he got power. He can crack.
And they were supposed to call it a knockdown, but they didn't.
He can crack.
That was a knockdown. The ropes had held up Jake.
Yeah, they did.
Almost sent his ass out that ring.
Yeah. Tyron would have got disqualified if Jake would have fell out the ring. No,
but guess what though? Guess what? The good part about that, they had a chance to run it back, and we all saw what happened.
Yeah,
there might have been controversy the first time. They said, "All right, run it back then." And then what happened?
Yo, you know what they should do?
But then again, hold on.
To Tyron Woodley's defense, he that was a short camp. So
time out. Let me ask.
He didn't have enough time.
Let me ask the panel this.
He said he was training the whole time.
Man, dude, don't believe that bullshit.
Yo, let me ask you this though. Would you pick Jake over Conor?
Hell yeah.
You would?
Too big.
Bro, Conor's like 200 pounds right now.
Conor couldn't hurt. Conor couldn't even hurt people his own size in the boxing ring. What do you think he's going to do with someone twice his size?
Jake is not twice Conor's size.
Jake hits a lot harder than Floyd.
Jake is not twice Conor's size.
Bro,
Connor's a little guy, man. He came up from 145. He stretched to 155.
Bro, he's like 200
He's like 200 right now. You think Conor lately?
He's like
even more of a reason why he won't win, bro. He got big like that because of the grappling. That's gonna hurt his striking.
Yeah,
buff dudes can't fight, man.
You might be right though, because once you get all that muscle on you, like you're gonna be a little bit slower. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So yeah, we seen
More
that with
oxygen
Deontay
needed,
Wilder.
less stamina. Like
Yeah,
Connor already got stamina issues, so he's if he don't get you in the first 1.5 rounds, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but those are MMA. Those are
Okay,
MMA
what do you think?
stamina
How you think it's
issues.
gonna feel when Jake Paul clinches with Connor and just holds his weight on him, bro? He's too big. I'm trying to think of someone around Jake's size because Jake's a big boy. Jake's bigger than probably most of us think he is. I think
I'm
he's what, like
telling you,
6'2", 200.
man. Look,
Kamaru,
Arthur Spilka. Nah, hell no.
that dude dead, right?
Nah, you funny.
That dude dead.
But that would be a damn good fight though. Either Arthur Spilka or Joe Smith Jr. We know that Jake Paul is going to get knocked out, but it'd be a good fight.
Yo, let's talk about how they about to rob Wilder versus Ruiz. I feel like there's no way in the world they're gonna allow Wilder to fight Fury for a fourth time. No way.
I don't think that if Wilder and Ruiz do fight, I don't think that it's going 12. I think that Ruiz is going to be knocked the fuck out.
Something gonna happen, bro. Something gonna happen. They're not gonna let Fury and Wilder fight a fourth time.
I hope so. I'll watch it.
Would you? Would you pay for it?
Fury will legitimately retire before then. There's
Probably
no
not.
point. There's no point. We already seen it. We've seen it too many times. I ain't try to watch that same shit over and over.
You'll watch it, Meg. Stop it.
I won't.
Shit.
The third fight was too definitive for me, man. There's enough excuses going into the second and third fight. What else, bro? Like what else? I would rather. This is the only way. I want to see that fourth fight. The only way is if Wilder ends up beating Usyk, Joshua, Ruiz. Those three. You get those three out of there, then you earned every right to get it back, and then you're gonna lose again. So, plus Wilder's getting older, bro. Like his window is what, maybe 2-3 years, and he's out.
Yeah. That's even more of a reason if he want that Fury fight, he need to go ahead and get it over with now. Beat up Ruiz real quick. Then after that, go see Fury. I'll watch it.
I mean, if there's nothing else to watch, maybe.
Yeah. Oh man.
But if Jake Paul is fucking fighting a tree trunk that weekend, I'm watching that shit.
Max, what you eating? A burrito or some shit?
God damn, Kevin.
No.
God damn it, bro. I thought we was past this, my brother.
Right?
Nah, I mean fried rice.
Oh, fried rice? Shit. It
Yeah.
better be shrimp fried rice.
Oh, yeah, we got shrimp and chicken. Oh, and chicken in here. There
you
you
got
go.
the house fried rice.
Know it. I had to get my girl some pho, and then I had to give me some fried rice.
Yeah. I feel you.
But what's up, Kev? You coming out to LA or what?
Man, hell no, man. LA is no, I'm not. See, I like to go places when it's like a big fight. Like,
yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Same.
I like Regis, but I mean, he ain't,
That's how I was feeling, but I'm like, if the homies are gonna meet up, I might as well because I already said if it's a decent fight in Cali, I'm down to go. Because also if it was a big fight, everything would be more expensive. Hotels, tickets, you know what I mean? So that's my only thing. Like I only been to Vegas at one time for the TFE, and it wasn't that big of a fight, and there wasn't another big fight that weekend. And it was cool, but like to go for a big ass fight, bro, that's probably gonna be fucking hella money.
Who's fighting in LA?
Regis and Zepeda. But it's
That's
for a
a good
belt,
fight.
it's cool. It's gonna be entertaining. Should be with their styles.
Yeah, it should be good, man. I think Zepeda going to sleep though.
Yeah.
Cause he been dropped before.
Hey, the bigger fight of the weekend though, and we're gonna be out there for it. It's gonna be Steph versus Terry for that fucking scooter. That's for all the money. Unified scooter champ of the world.
Yeah, man, he do need
Play
to
the
go.
clip. Play the clip, Kyle.
No, it's his bike, right? His bike, right?
It's like a Vespa, like a scooter.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah. So can't let my dog go out like that, man. It's his auntie scooter, man. But, man. I'm looking forward to this shit though. A couple weeks out, man. Who's seen
Yeah,
Mike Fuller get cooked on Reggie's channel? Oh shit, what I missed.
man. Honestly, bro, I feel like I owe Michael Fuller an apology
Why?
because I had went back and I had watched a few of Fred's older shows and stuff.
Mhm.
And what he said, it does make sense. Only whenever people start like or whatever, like cursing at him and shit like that is when he be like, all right, whatever, y'all, I'm out. You know what I mean? And so pretty much like he doesn't always run. Just whenever people start getting active with him is when he's like, all right, y'all, I'm out.
So, but my thing, he initiates those conversations. Like half the
Yeah,
time, nobody is talking about what the fuck he comes in to talk about. So once he changes the
that is true
conversation,
though. That is,
then you want to run. And then on
yeah,
top of that, you want to see him talk about, I was in the military 25 years. Motherfuckers don't run. What you
yeah,
do on the battlefield? Run? The fuck you mean? Like,
bro.
it's only the internet. We're only talking. Even if someone cuts you out and calls you every name in the book, like that's where you
Yeah,
gonna go cry? Like, what the fuck?
right, bro. But the other day, dude, we was having a good ass time on Fred's show. We was watching old fights. Next thing you know, here this nigga come in here, man. I was like, gosh,
I
what
was
the
there that night. We
fuck?
were watching the Lennox Lewis and
And
Trevor
somebody
McCall.
fight when
Yeah,
dude had started crying or some shit.
yeah.
And he come in and he started talking about black people. This man, get your ass out of here, man.
Bro, that motherfucker told me, I know you love calling black people crackheads. Like, what the fuck? Life, bro. Man, he be on some hype, bro. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And that's the type of shit I talk about. Like, that was a perfect example. We're all getting along, the usual suspects. You know, we all talk
Hmm.
about the same shit. And we
Yeah.
watching some old highlight fights. We clowning that motherfucker for being on crack and crying in the ring and shit. And then Mike come around just like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, yo, race.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what?
Right. Bro, that shit was fucking
And
funny
then
though.
what? Then you want to run away when you get pushed back. You came in to fuck shit up, and then you run away when you get pushed back.
Yeah, man.
Come
I
on,
was
man.
yeah, that day I was like, man, this motherfucker coming here and fuck the shit all the way up. Yeah. It's crazy. Man, but I think that Michael Fuller, for the most part, that he don't mean no harm. He just be out of place. You know what I mean?
That's what happens. You spend your whole life in the books, bro. You don't know how it is to be around people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for a while, I wasn't even hating on him like that for a while because I was like, okay, he just has a difference of opinion. He an old school head. Like I ain't really. It was just like, all right, generational differences, but it's just all the hypocritical shit. This motherfucker gave me a 45-minute lecture about using the word nigga and then uses it as soon as he gets mad. So like, what do you look like, bro? Like I don't even want to hear nothing from you no more.
He looks like, and from his scope, it's up to his discretion when he decides to use it. He felt like you don't have any business using it, period.
No. Here's the thing. He said out of his own mouth, I never use that word. I've never used it with my friends, and I don't allow people to use it with me. That's what he said. It would be different if he was on that whole, well, I'm black and I can use it, you're not, so you can't. No, he said, I don't even use it myself with other people, whether they're my friends or not, and I don't allow other people to use it with me. That's what he told me.
Damn,
Then he
Kyle,
ended
see
up
what
saying
you
it.
did? If you'd have kept that file, he'd have been straight. Damn, Kyle.
That shit's on Fred's show. It's on the internet somewhere. It's the one with the chaotic truth, the same episode and then shortly after that conversation, chaotic truth comes on the same episode a couple minutes later and says he calls middle school black kids hard R's and nobody batted an eyelash, bro. Like, and I'm the one that's I was like, yo, what the fuck? As soon as he said that shit, I'm on record. Like, you can play the shit back. Mike said something like, yeah, I don't really agree with that. But then he goes, but if you're using it for a teachable lesson, as long as you're saying something afterwards, no, there's not as long as, bro. And that's why I said, if you were my niece and nephew's teacher and you called them that, whether you're teaching them some shit or not, you're gonna get packed out. Period.
All right, Max. So look, what's worse if Chaotic has said, let me see. If Chaotic has said, sit y'all little badasses down, or if he says, stop acting like little niggas. Which one's worse?
Either one is not acceptable to me. You can't even call my kid a badass if you're the teacher. I mean, you're a teacher at a middle school. You're a teacher, and this is a class full of kids. Like you can't. And if you're not built for that life, don't sign up.
Hey, first of all, nigga, fuck what you talking about, Max. It's some badass kids, bro.
Yes, it
I
is.
know
I
it
was a
is.
badass kid. You was a badass kid.
I
Hold on,
know.
Cal, but hold
Delonte
up,
was a
hold
badass
I
up.
was.
kid.
How would
I
you
was.
feel
But
if
you can't
somebody
call
had
me
called
that.
your
Shut
kids
up,
that?
man.
You can't call me that.
How would you feel about
Shut
that
the
though,
fuck
Cal?
up, Max. Shut
Can't
up.
call me that. Because here's the thing: in middle school, I was decent size. In middle school, I was already getting packed out, getting in fights. What would have happened if I would just took flight on a teacher and beat his ass for that shit? Who gonna get in trouble? I'm
Yep,
gonna be
I
an
know.
extra badass kid after that. But you
Yeah,
can't talk about. You were a teacher. You took a certain the same way that we expect police officers to have a certain decorum, even though they took a hard job. The same way with the teachers. These kids might get on your nerves. It might be the worst kids in the world. When you go home, you might tell your wife or your husband, "Man, I fucking hate these kids." But you cannot tell them kids that shit. And much as he
man,
said he used
fuck
to use
them
it all the
kids.
time. He said he used to use it all the
Fuck them
time.
kids. Fuck them
Fuck
kids.
that shit. Let that happen. Let that happen over here. Bet the result's not the same. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear it either. But I don't know. It was just a question though.
No, I just and that's the type of shit because it's like, and then on the same episode when it was like the motherfucker got a pass, I guess one because he's black and he called the kids the hard R's, not A's, hard R, meaning it in
Hmm.
every way. And they were just like, well, if you're doing that to teach a lesson, then I get it. Like, what do you mean? You're Mr. Motherfucking the president of black people. You gonna say this shit's okay?
Looking
The fuck you mean?
Malcolm X Jr. in this bitch.
You feel me? Like that's what I'm talking about, the hypocrisy, bro. And therefore, I can't fuck with no one like that. I'd rather fuck with someone that takes a hard stance, even if I don't agree with them, but then is consistent on their stance. And I
Right.
can consistently not agree with them. Then that's fine. At least I know you're true to yourself. You don't flip and flop and try to, have exceptions to your rules and all that bullshit. But
Hmm.
when I seen that, I seen multiple violations of his hypocrisy. And I said, all right, man, I'll fuck out of here with this shit. Because
Yeah.
at least with Deacon's so far over there, but he'll stay over there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he gonna
That's
stay.
a
He gonna
fact.
stay on his square whether you like it or not. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Deacon does not waver at all.
At all. And
Mhm.
therefore, I can respect him even though I think he's a fucking racist. So other than that, I'm just like, yeah, this is not cool, bro. Like I've seen too much. And then on top of it, if you want to put the icing and the sprinkles on the cake, you sit there and act like you're better than everybody else. But you're a fucking full-on hypocrite. And if anything, you're older than everyone, so you have more time to work on your hypocrisy and fix yourself. And you don't. Because you already feel you're better than everyone because you have a degree. Because you're a janitor at a fucking nuclear plant, and because you fucking used to be a cafeteria chef in the military for fucking 25 years. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But those things don't make you no better than no one else, bro, when it comes to
Right.
your character and your principles, bro. Like
Like I was head of the dietary aid in the Navy. Dude, man, nobody give a fuck.
man, I was polishing all the boots.
I was over nutrition. Try and make it sound fucking
You-
nigga. You was a cook.
Hey man, ain't gonna be no Michael Fuller slander up here, man.
No.
Oh, I'm slandering. I don't give a fuck. What's he gonna do? Come and tell me something and run away?
Damn.
Max,
I'm just
Max,
making
you gotta
jokes,
relax,
but
Max.
I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. If anyone gets to slander anything, it's gonna be me. Because motherfuckers come and slander me every day and I stand tall and take it. So I don't give a fuck.
None of you motherfuckers don't care enough about a brother to even just see what's going on in a nigga life. Sometimes a nigga need a hug or something, you know what I'm saying?
no. But Michael Fuller's cool. I mean, I didn't like all of the running and shit, but I went back and I watched a few episodes, and what he said came out to be the truth. So
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, man. Honestly, you know what? I think his arguments would work a lot better if he didn't try to run down his resume. Because after a while, we don't want to hear it, bro. Even when he tells people, "I'm sure you heard about my 25 years," or my like, yeah, okay, we get it, bro. What does this mean? That
yeah,
your statement now has such validity because of this? No. Matter of fact, he shouldn't have ever told us anything about your military service, where you work, your education. Just give your point of view, bro. Like you don't have to explain. Like, here's why I'm qualified to talk about things, and you're
he
not.
does do
Like,
that though. Yeah.
What's
You're right.
wrong with trying to substantiate your
because
point?
because those things have nothing to do with your point. Now, if we're talking about nuclear shit, and I'm like, yo, this, and this, and he goes, actually, I work at a nuclear plant, and this and that makes sense because you have some insight on shit. But you can't say, hey, I work at a nuclear power plant and I was in the military 25 years, so my thoughts on race are the right way to go. No, those two things are separate.
Max. See, this is what I'll be saying. He only brought up the fact that he was in the nuclear plant because it's a tight, it's a tight genre of employment to have, and he represents the one black person within the building. That was the point of him bringing up the fact that he works at a nuclear plant, and the fact that he was an officer in the military. Because in these places, there's not a lot of him. How you miss that?
I'm pretty sure there is a lot of him. He's just older. So at the time he did it, there wasn't a lot. Now in 2023, it's probably a lot more than there was.
Well, I ain't gonna say that he don't have, that his mindset is still stuck.
But look, like I told him that day when we got into it, I said, did you ever think that it might have not been because of your race? It might just be because you're an asshole.
What do you
Like
say?
people fail to mention that maybe your personality and the way you interact with people have a lot to do why you don't get certain positions or situations. Maybe it's not just your skin color, but that's the easiest one to pull when you're not white. That's it. You could be the biggest asshole in the world and you don't get some shit. It's like, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, it's because I'm Mexican. Like, no, it's maybe because you're a fucking asshole and nobody likes you. Maybe people don't want you in charge of other people because you don't even know how to fucking talk to people.
Yo, Max, would you get in the ring and go a couple rounds with Mr. Fuller?
Nah, I don't go in a ring. We go in the alley. Nah, I'm not. Honestly, I'm way past fighting in my day, bro. I'm good. I told myself I never want to get a fight again, so I'm gonna do everything I can to live up to that. I mean, unless it's life or death situation, that's different. But my thing is, like I tell people all the time, it don't matter. You could beat me up, you beat my ass, bro, knock me the fuck out, put me in a coma. When I wake up, it ain't gonna change nothing.
Yep. Still gonna be the same person that I thought you
but
were.
it probably would though, because
And for him, he might feel better. Like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
But guess what? You're still an idiot.
Yeah.
Who cares? I know.
Not
I
everybody
know.
can out argue Max. You know
I know a lot of tough ass dumb niggas.
Not everybody can out over talk Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody built for that.
It's not even that. Not a lot of people can prove the point wrong, bro. Like, I'm not even about yelling over people. It's like, look, I can tell you why I feel a certain way and back up here. Here's why I feel this way based on my life, my experiences. But that's the thing is, these old heads that come from other places, other generations, they're like, well, my life experience led me to this conclusion, so this is how I feel, and I respect it. And I tell them, I didn't live your life, I didn't live where you lived, I didn't live the time you lived. I can't tell you you're wrong for feeling that way. What I'm telling you though is now in 2023 that shit don't apply. But if you want to hold on to your trauma, that's your right. Now at the same time, give me that same right in return. That so I
you said it don't apply today.
All that shit, huh?
That shit still does apply. Mexico,
no, it don't. Not that way. Not like it did. You cannot tell me that the 50s are like the 23s, bro.
No matter if it applies the same way or not.
It does not apply, bro. Every metric right now will show you, if you look at any kind of graph, how progressive we are getting. And in the next 10, 15 years, it's going to be more.
Max, hold on. Max, hold on. See, and this is what I'm saying. It does. It still applies. Maybe not in your field, but in a lot of fields. And I'm going to tell you why. The people in my L voice. And I'm going to tell you why. The people...
Watch this.
Watch this. Oh my God.
Yo, Kyle, you gotta create a drop for that shit. The gatekeepers. That's why it still applies, Max. Because the people who came up under that tutelage, they're still here. And they still hold pristine positions, whether in corporate America or within the politician office. They're still here. They're all of a certain age, deciding who gets hired, who gets fired. So I hear what you're saying, and trust me, I'm on your side. With these old niggas, that's why I barked on them all. Every time I turn around, you trying to give us a history lesson. I know all about it. I don't need to hear it no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the gatekeepers are still there. We ain't got rid of the gatekeepers yet. So
no, see, and I think this is the point that often gets misinterpreted from me. I've never once ever said on any show that racism does not exist. I've not ever said that shit. I know I've actually said the opposite. There will never be a time where there is none. What I'm saying is way less, and it ain't as bad. So that's why I'm talking about when people say, oh, you're not, whatever, empathetic or sympathetic to the struggle, plight, and all this bullshit. No, them motherfuckers ain't. For any man or woman, but especially men, because we're held to higher standards. For any man that's going to sit here and tell me that you went to a bank and couldn't get a loan, or you try to get a job and you couldn't get one, or you got a job but you didn't get promoted, is as bad or worse than being hung, being a slave, being dragged down the road, set on fire, and your family killed in fucking Times Square for everyone to fucking see, then you are the one that's not being sympathetic to your own ancestors' shit. Because that's some clout chasing shit. Like, yeah, my grandma went through some fucked up shit, but man, the other day, man, some fucker called me an N-word in traffic, man. I gotta deal with that shit. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
fuck
I
out of
don't.
here.
Yeah, bro. I can't with the
That's
oppression
crazy
and all that
shit,
other
bro.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
And,
bro, just stop it. Nobody is being oppressed. Just stop the
but
bullshit.
but I agree with Delonte though, because like I said, there are gonna be people in power, like say someone that owns a company, he's probably old, he probably is a racist fuck. You feel me? So yes, there are gonna be definite examples just like this dude has power and he's using it against me because of color of my skin. Absolutely. But thing is, there's less of those people that have power. And they're gonna start dying out. Even the Senate, all them motherfuckers are 80 years. I don't even know how Nancy Pelosi's still going. You feel me?
Yeah.
But a
Or
lot of these
Mitch
motherfuckers are
McConnell.
gonna fade out, and you are progressively gonna see now the same shit that happened with all the gay shit going on. People thought it wasn't gonna get to the point it is. Look where it's at. So it's gonna be the same shit right now, 2022, and next year, 2023. It is progressively getting less and less racist. There will never be a time when there is none. So if that's what people are expecting, well, there's still some. Of course, there is in all aspects: black, white, Mexican, Asians, everyone hating on each other. It's never gonna go away. So if that's all we're gonna do is, if that's the case, every black person for the rest of all time can sit here and point out one or two incidences where someone's been racist to them in their life, and if that's how they want to live their life based off those incidences, and forget about the other 350 days of the year that nothing happened to you, then go for it. Because back in those days, 365 days of fucking year, every time you left your house, there was some real racism going on where you might fucking die.
I do not approve of this message that he is saying. Sir,
Fuck you, Coop.
I do.
do you not
I
understand
agree
how
with it.
systemic racism works? They
I
don't
don't think
have to
y'all
be
motherfuckers
out
understand
front
how
in your
systemic
Man,
face
racism
racist.
works.
They don't have to be out front in your face racist, bro. They can be in that company that you're trying to get an advance in
I just
to
said that.
advance your life
Hey,
and
Reginald.
stopping you.
Reginald Owens.
Then go
Please
to a
school
different
this
company.
nigga.
Go to a different company. What's stopping you from saying, you know what, fuck this
Okay,
place?
what if I go
They're
to the
racist.
other
I'm out.
company and they're racist too?
And then go
go
to a
to another
different one.
company.
No. Podcast about nothing. This is my whole thing.
You only got two companies to go to, bro?
Hold, Max. This is my whole thing with these with the historicity of racism and niggas that want to
Oh, is that
bring
a
it
real
up.
word? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, historicity. Yeah.
It's a
So listen, nigga, if a nigga is racist, go into your own business. I believe that is kind of what makes it saying, right?
That doesn't make any sense. You know how
It
much it
makes
takes?
perfect sense.
How much does it take to get a business off the ground?
I did it.
I
Do
can
you
tell you
have
It
it?
right
only
now, it
cost me
costs me.
about like $1,500 to start
Okay, and you are
a landscaping business.
You started your business for landscaping, nigga. I'm not a landscaper,
That's
so
your
I'm going
okay.
to do a technical
Well,
job, right, for a white company that is racist and holding me back.
Why would you
find
do
something
that
else to
though?
do.
I can't come get a job with
Why are you so desperate to
Jungle
work for
Fever.
racists?
Jungle Fever ain't hiring me for landscaping to do no office work.
He got you.
If you put in the app, shit, I might.
Shit, and why
You gotta
not?
check your back. You gotta check
Business
your
might
background though,
boom to
Coop.
the point he need ads.
You gotta check your background, Coop.
What I'm saying is, systemic racism is way worse than a motherfucker calling me a nigga walking down the street.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for
When
sure,
the
I agree.
people in a position of power
But is it worse than being
has the
hung
power
for
to
everyone to
not give
take
me a
pictures of?
job or a position because of the color of my skin? Come
Okay,
on, man.
but Coop, maybe it's not the color of your skin. Maybe they just don't like you as a person.
So they just don't like every nigga that come in there, huh?
Is it every? Because when there is one or two or whatever, it's not enough, right? Oh yeah, well, what about what about Delonte? He CEO. Oh, that's him though. That's because he be kissing ass and shit. I
So
ain't like
you
that.
don't think that
Like,
there's companies will qualify African Americans that are not in a position of power?
I
You think there's
just
no
said
black owners
there's
in
Yeah.
gonna be
NFL for a reason?
racism in different companies or different points at
You
top, and
don't
someone
think
that's in
no
charge.
black people got money to own an NFL team?
Yo, bro,
Nah, probably not.
bro. Listen to me, bro.
And if
It
they do,
goes
they don't
right
care about
back.
owning an NFL team.
Hold on, Max. It go right back to what Max just said to you. Why are you so thirsty to work for the racists?
That's a fact. Go somewhere
It
else.
go right back to that.
Who,
Like,
where's the money? Y'all talking about starting a business?
Go hit
Everybody don't
Kanye,
have.
billionaire.
everybody don't have aspirations or dreams to start their own business, so
Well,
they have to work for someone, right?
then
There has to be workers in the world, right?
Yeah.
deal with your surroundings and your environment.
That's a
But
fact.
I
Do
have to
not
deal
complain
with
about it.
closet racists who gonna hold me back
Yep.
and not give me a fair chance
Yep.
That's just the
because
way
I
that the
want to work
world
for them.
is,
Yep.
and it does
Because
not owe
they
you
make the
an
rules.
This is
explanation.
why we divided right here, because there's two black niggas up here telling me deal with racism instead of calling motherfuckers out
It's never
about
gonna
it.
go away though.
My
It's
What are you
nigga,
gonna
never
what you
do?
want me
going
to
away.
do?
Like all
What
the
What
you
you
want me
complaining
to
about it
do?
and
you gonna
stuff,
kill the
bro. Like
boss? You gonna kill the CEO?
Right.
And hope
Why
the
does
next
it always
person
got
don't act like you?
wait? So why we got to result to violence, man? You saying we violent people?
Well, then move along. Which one's it gonna be? You gonna sit and complain all day, or you gonna go do something else?
No, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna complain all day, but I'm gonna call a motherfucker out about the
As you
bullshit that they
should,
go.
as you should. And I'm gonna be right there next to you, right there, ready to rock, bro. If anyone's
No,
racist towards you,
you gonna tell
but
me, hey man, he was kind of right. It's his business. He
hey,
racist.
but peep this, and I guarantee you this ain't happened. So peep this. Hey, watch this. Yo, I bet you ain't never had no boss say, "Oh, I'm sorry, John, we can't give you that job because you're black."
They're not gonna say that. They
Okay,
gonna
so
You
therefore
can't
you're
say it,
inferring
right?
it.
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Then you're inferring it. So if they tell you, look, man, you late sometimes, you like, well, Bob late too. If you're like, hey, man, sometimes you
I
want,
never. I
like,
ain't throwing
okay,
nobody under
so
the bus
if
with
no
me.
one has directly told you we're not hiring you because you're black, which they used to, let's not forget, there used to be a time you couldn't even come in the store with a sign on the front that said you can't come
But
in because you're black.
if they
Then
hire,
you're bringing it up in your head and being like, I guess the reason I can get it is because I'm black, huh?
if they hire the less qualified individual for the position that I was gonna do
Yo,
for
let's
more
talk about
money,
that. Let's
that
talk
ain't
about that.
racist.
How you know he's less qualified?
Let's just use it as an example. I don't
Hey,
know. We don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this shit happened to me with my white brother, right? This is crazy too, right? So I got my white brother. I applied for a job as a machine operator in my stepdad's a little plant he's working at. I had already had a year and a half of machine operator experience myself. I had 3 interviews that I went on. My white brother, never had a job in his life. First job he ever applied for.
If
Went
they
on
didn't
one
hire you, they
interview
just didn't
and
like
made
you.
it.
I can
And
tell.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, you feel me? Sometimes you can be overqualified. Sometimes they want someone new that they can teach shit to that's not going to give any pushback about, well, I've been doing it this way. Well, I'm 15 years experience in this. I know what I'm doing. They want to just
Bro,
start
they
from
hired
you
that man because he was
and
white,
mold
bro.
you.
Stop. They hired
Maybe,
your white brother because he was white, man. They didn't hire him because they were trying to teach him something new.
and you know what? You know
That's
what's crazy? They might have hired him because he was white, because there's nothing but blacks and Mexicans that work there. So I think they needed more white people.
Man, you got more excuses than a nigga going to jail, man.
Hey, I got the truth. I got the truth, bro, and it happened.
but
And I was
it's
hella
Hey,
like,
pissed, bro.
All
I
I'm
was so
saying
pissed,
is,
bro.
all I
all,
gotta
I'm,
say
Pathetic. Who put you up to this? Who put you up?
is when
all
it
I'm
come
saying
down to it, I hope y'all ain't Samuel L. Jackson on the Django.
no, I'm
no,
not. I'm
but
not. I'm not. I'm
no.
more. I'm not. I'm not. I'm more like yo, listen, man, not everybody can go. And to the brothers that
How you gonna real slick call motherfuckers house niggas? Goddamn, cool.
yo, I mean that's what it is, right? That's what it is. You either gonna be Harriet Tubman
Hey, I'm
or
gonna tell you right now,
straight up.
95% of y'all motherfuckers would have not been in the field. So stop playing,
Straight
bruh.
up. Straight up.
Stop
And
playing.
and honestly, I'm not even looking like those type of niggas, they can't comprehend what I'm saying. That's why he'll bring up some shit about, oh, somebody being overqualified and all this bullshit. Man, that's in that world. Nigga, I'm outside.
Yeah, I've been outside.
I'm outside.
I've been
Yo, but
outside.
the biggest thing is this: like those type of situations they are going to happen, and there ain't a damn thing that you can do about it.
Right.
I
So
just don't like the complaining. Either get the fuck out, go somewhere else, or just shut the fuck up.
I got a
Like
bigger question. Do y'all really believe that the average white person you run into is racist?
No,
no,
but they
Now,
don't
where's
call
this?
out their
So you're basing your fear and everything off a couple people.
nope, they don't call out their
If
counterparts about it,
if
so
there's
they
60%
all
of
lying.
if there's 60% of the population, or 55, and that of the population is still white, so do you believe that 55% of this country is racist
I
towards
believe
you
all of
in
them are
particular?
because they got them in their
Hey,
family and they
Max, let
don't
me tell you
stop
a
it.
secret, Max.
I think we're all prejudiced
Hey,
for sure.
Max,
that's
Max,
a
let me
fact.
tell you though. Let me tell you though. People have been taught this, man. This ain't something you grow up. This ain't something
Yeah,
you
no one's
born
born
with.
racist for sure.
Listen to me. This ain't something you born with, bro. My kid, right? All my kids, they got Mexican friends, right? They best friends is Mexicans. They love them. all the shit. But when they get older, shit will change.
Hey,
And
Kyle.
that's a fact.
It's already changing for my daughter.
Hey, Kyle.
And it ain't that that's been taught. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's a tough thing that they know.
Bruh.
That's something that's been taught.
My daughter done been called a darky, hella shit, and she go to a predominantly Mexican school. They didn't call
Hey,
her
Mex-
niggas and hella
and
shit.
you know that Mexican
She's
black bitch
8
out
years
here is
old,
crazy.
bro. She's 8 years old.
I
It's
try to.
fucked
That's
up,
why I
man.
try to tell them old heads. I said in California, the most racism I've ever seen is Mexicans and blacks. Been that way. You gonna have one riot every year in every high school in California, public high school. You gonna have one Mexican black riot, guaranteed. Like it is what it is. But that's why I said we're all prejudiced. It's human nature to be prejudiced, right?
Hey, Max, keep it real. Y'all get packed out every ride, right?
What do you mean, y'all? Wait. Hold on. What
Mex
side do you
is
think I was
American.
on?
Mex
Hold on.
is
What side do you think
American.
I was on? So I'll tell you when I was in the scuffles.
This is American.
Hey, them Mexicans hated me, bro. I was one of the first motherfuckers to get hit. Shit, they used to tell me I'm not a real Mexican. I don't know no Spanish. I'm a mayate lover and all kinds of shit, bro. So,
Yo, Max, why they got a problem with us though?
I don't know. I mean, because let's be real. Hold on. Yeah, now we about to hit a touchy subject.
In Mexico.
Now we go out to hit a touchy subject that I know nobody want to talk about. Black people are some of the most prejudiced and racist people I've ever met in my fucking life, bro.
That's a
Prejudice.
fact.
Some of the most prejudiced racist people I've ever met in my fucking life. They
Man,
don't like
We can't
whites.
be
They don't
racist.
like Asians. They don't like Mexicans. They don't even
Man,
like fellow black people.
Man,
So,
I know some black folks that can't stand with white people. Hate them.
telling you.
We don't got reason
And
to.
then wonder why they get certain energy back, bro. Like, come on.
We don't got reason to.
The people of today know.
So we supposed to. Oh, but the Jews can dwell on their past. We
Man,
got to
fuck
get
it.
over
Well,
ours.
never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I
See,
don't want
okay, but here,
cameras get messed
hey,
up.
peep this,
but
peep this,
I'm
Scoop.
not gonna
let me
say
tell
that.
you something, Max.
This is why y'all falling behind. You always want to bring up someone else when you talk about
Exactly,
yourself.
bro. Like nobody's.
Hold on. Let me teach you something, Max. I was in the second grade. I had a best friend named Richard. He was a Filipino, right? We go to the third grade, right? He got some Filipino partners. Now, me and him ain't friends no more. I'm hanging out with the black kids. He hanging out with the Filipinos. You know why that is?
Y'all weren't real friends to begin with.
See, that's your problem. You just talking. You don't, man. You gotta live, bro. You gotta go out.
He said, you know why me and my second grade friend ain't friends no more?
Hey, what up, Cal? Salute to everybody. Hey, what up, everybody? Hey,
I just want to shout out to everybody who said the PBC was going broke and wasn't putting on any fights.
Hey, what up, everybody? Hey.
Bro, we supposed to be talking to you.
Somebody got us in the background. Turn it down.
Yeah, somebody need to fix
How you
that.
get in here?
I just wanted to shout out to all the Hawthorneites who say the PBC is going broke and ain't putting on any fights. All y'all Fred followers.
What fight did they put on in 2022?
They got one coming up, but they
what
is
it? 23?
One that ain't even happened yet.
What
Okay.
What fight is it? They can't afford to put on fights.
What fight is it?
No. Fred's statement is they can't afford this year to put on fights. They have to wait for next year's budget, which kind of falls in line with what's happening.
Max. He said they're going out of business, Max. Come on, and he got plenty of people calling in agreeing with him.
I want to know what fight though. What fight you talking about?
Right,
with Caleb and Benavidez, maybe.
Man, that ain't even for sure yet. We don't know if that shit's happening either.
They reserving spots and dates, buddy, already.
Oh my God!
What a
I believe
contract.
it when I see them niggas
Yeah, they
get
signed the
inside the
contracts
ring.
already.
Why would they even do it? They don't have the money. They don't have the money to be wasting any time, man. They need to be shutting down the place, the building.
Caleb Plant and Benavidez.
They can't afford to pay rent.
It's more affordable than the other fights. What are you talking about?
I'm
They
just
probably
saying they
giving
can't afford to
Caleb
pay
$2 million
rent, bro.
and David
They
$1
paying their people with stock that's from a private company, and that stock ain't worth a dime.
Did you do your research?
I did it. He ain't did it, but made up something. It's a lie. It's a privately owned company, That dude just
He said
lying,
that
man.
though, didn't he?
I don't know what he got against him, but he lying. I hate to see it happening every weekend for y'all to come in there and agree with him every time.
Yeah, I
It's
used to think the
ridiculous.
same shit a year ago. I saw
Yeah.
too much shit this year that I'm like, he might know something. I'm not saying he's right about everything, but he's right about more than what we think.
He's right about a lot.
They've
I
been
mean,
saying
Yeah.
since
you the only
2016,
one
bro.
caping. You the only
Yeah.
one caping.
Okay, so why is Showtime and Paramount Plus fucking consolidating both streaming services together
Yeah.
if they're
Even
good
if
by
Showtime
themselves?
go out, they're gonna find another place to put on matches. It
No, for
don't
sure.
matter.
They're a
And why
brand.
did
They
the
Someone
got
will buy them
CEO
out.
step down?
they the only one with two networks that they work with, bro. They got more money provided by the networks than anybody else,
Hey,
besides maybe
Brandon
the zone,
backstage,
who
Kyle.
got like $1 billion that their got put back into the company.
Hey, Cal, what was you saying about your Filipino friend?
Oh yeah, let me finish telling you. So what happened was the world is what happened. You did what I'm saying? Because what the Filipino kids was taught. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's like when Max was talking about the prison shit, how like everybody
Yeah,
sleep with each other type shit.
yeah,
That's how shit happens, bro.
yeah.
That's
And
life.
and that divide is
Listen,
caused by
let me say
But,
something on
but
this. Let me see if I can kill this for y'all, man. You gotta look all the way back. Black, everybody gonna turn on black at one point or another, and they're gonna want to disassociate with the blacks,
Including
man.
blacks.
Because when you
Yep.
look at TV and when you look at worldwide, the blacks are always viewed in a negative light, and that's the way it's like propaganda. It
Yeah,
goes out.
but you
but
champion
hold
those
on,
people.
Mix. Let me say this. A salute to everybody. Mix. You said you made a few statements that made me jump on, and you know how you trigger everybody.
Yeah. What's good?
So you said that black people are some of the most prejudiced and racist people. First of all, black
Absolutely.
people are some of the most inclusive people on the planet. We share everything with everybody. We don't have any secrets. Everything is open. When it comes to our music, we share with everybody. We teach everybody our music. When it comes to our culture and our slang, like you being here, all inclusive. That's how we are, and that's the reason we probably are a conquered people
And
because we're so inclusive. Number two, when you said that's why we behind, when you
when
mean
I say
why
that,
we, you did. If you check the tape, you said that's why y'all behind. You said
behind.
that. Yeah. You said that.
I
So
don't think I said that, but
you did. You
I
can check
probably
the
said
tape.
something else. But
I wouldn't lie on you. But
I'm
here's the
saying I
thing.
don't think I'll use the word behind because what would
You
we be
did. You
talking about?
did. I'll go back and replay it and find it for you
Oh
after
yeah.
I
Let me
finish
know. Let
talking.
me know.
But when you talk about behind mix, you not looking at us as a culture, and I'm keep telling you this. You looking at us as a culture of people who are a whole people. Black people are not a whole people in America. Black people have been abused, infiltrated, and also mistreated when it comes to every aspect of life in America. So you're looking at a beat up and battered people who keeps trying to make their way every day, who do not know who they are. And that's why you have all of these views and people looking at us crazy. So that's why people like me and a lot of people are dedicated to trying to show the best part of us, and not only that, try to be the best examples, even though we all fall short. But don't judge us as a complete people right now. You got to remember, we only a couple hundred, maybe 60, 30 or 40, 50, 60 years out of Jim Crow and black codes and things that restricted us.
For sure.
So you got to know that we still building and we still putting our shit together. If you looked at a people in civilization after 30 years or 40 or 50 years, you would say, look at them primitive motherfuckers. But give us a chance, bro. I think people just judge us too harsh because we always the whipping boys. We always the
Hold
people.
on, Brandon. What do you mean give you a chance, bro? I'm on here every night talking
What
about I
I
don't give
mean,
a fuck
because you
about
said
race,
we
bro. I treat
behind,
everyone the
because
same.
you judged us and call us racist and behind. When it comes to
Bruh.
being suspicious of white people, you got to give us that, bro. You got to
Hold
say
on, hold
that
on, hold
you
on,
hold
Nah.
Brandon.
on. Let me finish. And
Because
then
of
Then you
what you
I'm
gotta
was
give it
almost
the
taught.
other
done.
way,
I'm almost
Brandon.
done. I'm
You
almost
gotta give
done.
because
it the
y'all
other
wasn't
way.
suspicious and they took y'all whole land. Y'all
Go ahead.
let them come up in here and take y'all whole land. Y'all
Who?
should have been suspicious.
You talking about Native Americans?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all should have been like, "Hey, white people, what y'all
Hey,
doing?
I just don't understand
Y'all got
why
Thanksgiving out the deal."
I don't understand why the blame stops at white people, because like I said, a lot of y'all do know your history, and I appreciate, because y'all be dropping gems, right? To me, it really don't mean shit because it happened a long time ago. But I'm saying this: everybody likes to conveniently stop their history digging when it comes time to put blame on their own people, right? How did black slaves get in the hands of the white men?
The divide that we still
Yo,
is
time out,
today.
time out, time out,
But
time
that's
out.
Huh?
you're
Where
talking
they
Time out,
about
come
time out,
different
from?
time out, time
nations.
out.
It
Then
was your
when you
own
talk, but
people.
you talk.
Take
See, here's the thing,
Hold
Max.
up, Max.
When
Hold
you
up.
A
talk
lot
about
of
nah,
people was
aspects of
taken
and they
We're
war,
sold
talking
them
about
off.
that's
But
a
you
different
different.
refuse to
nations, and
blame anybody
No,
black
no,
for any
Max.
of your
listen,
problems.
man. Just
That's
because
a
you
that's a
black don't mean
different
that you
that's a
all the
different
same.
conversation. Stop trying to mix all the conversations
Nah,
of war.
we
Look,
just talking
Hold
about
on, let me
just
say
history,
because you
this.
right?
black don't
War
make
has
all y'all
war
the
has
same.
different fronts. So when we dealing with one thing on one front, don't mean we got to chase all the fronts. So when you talking about that, that's not the issue that's plaguing us right now. We'll
No, it
get to
is the
that.
issue. It
We'll
is the
get
issue, Brandon. It is the
No, it's
issue.
not.
Yes,
We'll
it
get
is
to
because
that.
see,
Let me finish,
one
and
thing
then you can
about it is
rebuttal
y'all
me.
try to
We'll
lump
get
all
to the
black people
issue of
together.
black people selling other black people when we fix the problem that we having with the dominant society first. Then we
No,
can solve all the other problems.
Maybe that was the problem to begin with. Is y'all turned on your own people and gave them away,
listen,
no.
Bruh,
They
man.
didn't
Just
you
know.
because
They
you
gave
didn't
and
black
you
know.
don't
still
mean
First of
you
all,
the
do,
same
they
and
didn't
you
people.
know
people
about
still
chattel
out
do.
there and
slavery.
took
They
You
didn't
people.
still
understand
do.
chattel
Look,
slavery.
Brandon, you just came in here to tell the difference to separate yourself from these other black people we're talking about. La, la, la,
No,
like, hey,
no,
we're
I'm
not
the
all the same.
same.
Blah blah blah
That's
blah
why
blah
I
blah.
always teach I'm the same, Max. That's why I
I know,
come
but
from
that's why
that.
I
I can
fuck
never
with you,
be.
Brandon. I know your intentions are pure. I never put you in no
Yeah,
category
I
everyone
can
else.
never be above my people. I represent them. I'm a part of them. So as they go, I go. So what we try to do is go better.
So,
You dig
Brandon,
what I'm
all
saying?
black people are your people.
All black people that look like me and all black people that I believe that want to be free are my people.
Okay, well, all black people aren't the same people. They aren't from the same nation, the
That's up
same
to you.
tribe.
That's up to
This
you to
is your
decipher.
So when
You
mindset.
you
figure
That's
say
that
why
out.
we
that,
You
when you
divided.
say
Yep.
decipher
because
that. That's
hold
on
up, hold
you.
up, hold
You
up,
go
I'm
That's
just
why
gonna
decipher
say this
that.
identity
because
politics are
You go
bullshit.
decipher that. That's
Big
not my
fact.
job. That's not
That's
my
why
job.
we
no,
divided
but
right
this is what
Yeah,
I'm
there.
Yep.
saying
you
though.
go try to
Here we
convince
go.
other people that that's not my job, and to be frank with you, that's not my issue. That's yours.
No, I don't have an issue at all. What I'm
But
trying to
you
do is
do.
just it needs to be an understanding though, because when people don't understand something and they say black people sold black people, like they all the same people. It wasn't the same people. You got Hamites, and then you have
It don't matter though. The
Shemites.
same
See,
skin
that
color.
takes
That's all
away
we
from
talk
guess
about,
No,
what?
it's
right?
You
not.
see
It's
what
not
we
the
talking
same.
about?
We
That's
talking about
That's all we
skin
talk.
color.
All white
that's
people
That's
ain't
taking
the
away
same
from the
people. All
discussion.
Mexicans ain't the same
See,
people. So what's the matter?
you
That's
just
just like
introduced to the conversation. You
taking
just
the
took
so-called
what you
Picking
Egyptians
did.
and
right now
choosing.
and taking them over to Saudi Arabia, and then they
Picking
sell
and
those
choosing.
those people, those Egyptian people, to American and to France and all that stuff, and then say, oh, they sold their people because they look alike. No, it ain't the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's weird to me that a lot of y'all fellow African American people come on these platforms night after night and talk about all this shit happened in America hundreds of years ago, and there's slavery going on in Libya right now in your mother country of Africa, and don't nobody talk about shit. No one
Yes, we
cares
do.
because
The
they ain't
United
American,
States,
right?
the
They
United
ain't
States
my
is
people.
responsible. The United States is responsible for that. That's number one because the United States went in
Yeah,
there
but
and
no one
killed their
talks
leader.
about it, is what I'm
Hold
saying. No one
on,
brings it up.
but we do. We just don't
If you
talk
can't
about it.
shit on fellow white people, it don't
No,
matter.
that's not true. Mix, listen to me. We do talk about these things. Maybe you just are not a part of those conversations. I keep telling you,
I ain't been on them panels.
and not only that, I'm gonna tell you how we talk about it because we discussed the United States going in and destabilizing Libya because Libya did not have these things going on before. And if you take a picture of the capital, Tripoli, you could see that. But we do have these discussions, Max. What you gotta understand is because we are on certain panels, the discussions sometimes can be limited, but don't be limiting us, bro, because we do, and we are aware of all things. I keep telling you that we multifaceted and we are multicultural people because we have to be. We have to interact with everybody, and we have to put our best foot forward every time we step outside.
Yeah, so my thing is like back to what, and I don't agree with Anthony on shit, but this I happen to agree with. Not all blacks is the same. They're not. You got some
Absolutely.
blacks that's for you. You got some blacks that ain't. So what you need to do is worry about your immediate circle and see about how you can bring about change for your circle and their, the people that that they come in contact with if your circle's mixed. But that's it. That don't nothing have to do with no motherfucking who sold who. Don't nothing have to do with no motherfucking Jim Crow laws. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I could wake up, if I could pull somebody consciousness right now, Malcolm X, if I could pull his consciousness right now and talk to him, he would be like, so what have you done since my sacrifice? He ain't gonna want to hear about
complaining
history.
Complain.
Right. That's not what he's gonna want to hear. So for all the ones that jump
Y'all
on these
sound
panels, hold
ignorant.
on, Brandon, bro. Hold on, Brandon. You was just asking for decorum. Can I receive the same?
Indeed.
Appreciate you. So for all those that want to come on these panels and engage in history, man, save that shit, because that's all you niggas is gonna talk about is history. Not. Don't nobody ever come up with how we're gonna do this moving forward or how we can solve this. It's all about, oh, this is this because of this. Nigga, I know.
What we gonna do about it now, right?
Well, what's y'all
we
solution?
Y'all
Since
just
y'all
brought
working
up
on
Malcolm X. Have anybody read Malcolm X book on the panel? Anybody?
I
I
read that
never
shit
read
in
it.
middle school, but
No,
I
I
ain't read it
haven't read it.
since.
I seen the movie though.
Oh, okay, because it's full of solutions. So see, this I tell people don't study; they just talk. A lot of time, this is what we do: we ask for solutions, but the solutions has always been out there. What are we studying? What are you lending your mind to? The thing about it is, we vibrate on a low level, and you could tell by the way we talk, because there's nothing behind it. We just brought up asking for solutions when there's plenty of solutions out there that have always been out there. Or have we went into what the people before us have done? Have we even tried to discipline ourselves in any of these organizations that we just glorified? I
So
don't know.
Brandon, I feel like I can talk to you directly, right? So I didn't ask for no solutions because I'm generating my own solutions. I didn't ask nobody on this panel for a solution. I was talking very broad about the conversations that happened on this panel. But from me to you, I'm actively generating my own solutions. And I did read Malcolm X's book. And I'll tell you the truth. A lot of my solutions is based off the history, but I'm not interested in engaging a conversation about history. Now, if
Why?
you want to know,
That helped you though. But you just admitted that by reading Malcolm X and the history that he was talking about in his book helped you.
No. Well, sure. But that's not something. My point to you is, sure, history has taught me something because I know history. So I feel like I know how to navigate through this world. But I'm not the one on this panel engaging history. You're supposed to learn from history, not revisit history.
But you have to teach it. Here's the thing: you do revisit
How
it
do you
so
learn
you
from it
can
if you
learn
don't
from it.
revisit it?
Right.
What you just said?
You
How do you
do.
learn from it if you don't revisit it?
You do have to revisit it to
Who
learn
just
from it.
asked? Who just asked that?
Cool. Podcast about nothing. Right next to you.
Oh, podcast about nothing. How old are you, sir?
I'm 34.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we the same age. Are you familiar with Jim Crow laws?
Not a lot, but go ahead.
I'm just saying, in your 34 years of life, just like my 34 years of life, I've experienced, seen,
Somebody gotta
and
mute their mic.
observed. I've
Hey,
I've
that's dirty
seen,
money easy. Mute the mic.
I've seen, observed, and experienced a lot of shit. I've read a lot of shit. So when I say I'm not going back to talk about the history, that's something I would never do on this panel of all these people, because I've already studied in my private life. We don't need the whole. I'm not on here.
Dirty money. Mute your mic.
Hey, easy, Izzy, you gotta mute your shit and then turn it down in the background if you listen to it.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. So all I'm saying is you do your research on the history, and then when we come together in pockets like this and panels like this, we need to be talking about progressive actions. And if
I agree, but you have to talk about that which you studied. What did you study that can give me inspiration? What did you study in history? What books are you reading? That's progressive action. That's moving forward. You act as though we saying, let's break down the history and stay there. No, let's use it for its relevance now. That's what
Exactly.
you
What
using
helped you
again.
move
I
forward?
agree with you. I agree with you, but I'm talking about Brennan. I agree with you. I feel like me and you, we on the same page, whether you see it or not. I'm talking about what happens on these panels. What happens on these panels is revisionist history of the Jim Crow laws, the racial infrastructure, like all that shit. The man,
What it is
all
that
shit.
we
There ain't
learning,
no plan. There's no plan of action ever.
But there is though. See, you got to stop saying that. But there is
on this panel.
Yes, you want me to give you some?
Please,
because I missed plans of action. Okay, this is plans of action for Black people. The first thing I would ask Black people to do as a whole is to treat each other with respect and stop killing each other. That's what I would ask to do. There's a movie, The Third Planet of the Apes, where one of the first laws, I never forget this, and it almost broke my heart watching it. They was writing down the laws of how apes should treat each other. What was the first law, if anybody remember? That they wrote on that board. Does anybody remember the Third Planet of the Apes with the most recent one? I'm gonna tell you the first law. The first law was ape don't kill other ape. That should be the thing about how we treat each other, our behavior toward each other. So that will be one of the solutions is how we behave.
All right, Brandon, let me put the brakes on you real quick because you still off. And this is what I've come to learn through experience. Listen to this in my L voice. Bro, not every Black is me. I can't convince. Brandon, you sound like you might be me. You sound like a brother that may value me, like I will value you. But not every brother is your brother, bro.
You teach that.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Behavior can be programmed and taught. You can program it and teach it. Yes, you can.
But what if someone that looks like you tries to kill you? How could you ever change your mind on that person being your enemy?
That's not the point that I'm making. If you
what if somebody doesn't believe in the same God you believe in? You say Allah, and somebody else says whatever some of those other.
Wait, how the fuck you not know what the other ones is, man?
It's not about religion. It's about principle.
Jehovah.
We all have an understanding that there's a God. Like
it's not about religion. It's
those things separate people. Those things separate a people.
No, they don't.
Yes,
we
they
let
do.
them separate people. You go to work every day and you work with people who believe everything different from you, and you have no issues because you there to do what? It's a goal.
No, I'm talking about when you're trying to pull everybody together.
When you're trying to pull everybody together to go to work, do you care what their religion is? If you work in a building with 300 people, do you give a shit?
Bro, that's not the same thing.
You don't have people that have different religions in your family?
But it is the same.
It's not the same thing. You can't
when
take.
You don't have
different religions in your family.
Goal, you working toward a goal. That's a job.
Hey, let's work together as far as building our community.
That's a job.
And we have two different beliefs. It's not the same.
No, but it is. If we working to build our community, that is a job. Why do we give a shit about what our personal beliefs is?
Let me tell you how I know it's not the same.
All right.
Okay. I was going to a church and they were always complaining about money. Okay. And people needing to put more money into the collection plate. All right. Now, this church, they had several other churches with the same name, just on different streets. Okay. Now, we all coming in here putting money into this church, and they're saying they're trying to help the community out, right? Over here on this side, they're trying to build a church up with this community. I said, well, this church over here with the same name, just on a different street, they're about to spend $10 million on a building and a piece of land, building up a new church. Why can't y'all just come together? You already got this $5 million church right here. It's no more than about 15, 20 minutes from this place. Why can't y'all just split the time in the pulpit right here, and then you'll have more money? Oh, that won't work. These are people that believe in the same God, bro.
No, because it wasn't about the goal. It wasn't about the work.
No,
see?
Men.
It was not about the work. It was about the religion. It wasn't. See, where you missing it is it wasn't about the people. It wasn't about the work. It was about the building and what and themselves.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But when you working together, wait. But when you working together, like we go to work at companies every day, it's about the work. It ain't about nothing else. It ain't about how you feel that day. If you sick, you don't come to work.
Brandon, you missing the point. You
All
missing the
right,
point,
okay.
bro. The
All
point
right,
is that how you gonna get these people to work together as far as building a community around one another that's gonna work where they can all work together when they don't even believe in the same things.
it's not about that.
You
Do
gotta
you
keep.
believe
You
in the
gotta
work
It
keep.
that we're
is.
Keep
doing? Do
fighting.
you believe in the work? When you go to work every day, do you believe in the work that you're doing?
Brandon.
You keep mixing up work that I'm going to work to get
That's what
paid
it
for
is.
with
It's
working
work.
together with my next door neighbor, bro. It's
That's
not the
work.
same.
Yes, it is. It's
No, it's
work.
not.
It's force times
If I don't
distance,
go to
but
work
it
and work with
is.
this guy, I
See,
get
what it
fired.
is you trying to make more of it than what it is, and it
Okay.
should be looked at as cut
No.
and clear and dry as work. The thing
Brandon.
about it, when we working, when we building a building, everybody has a part to do. You have the
That's
electricians
why the
come
whole
in,
Muslim
which
thing is
means,
working
but
out,
the
and they
goal
and
is
they and
still
they
the
and we got
building.
our
The
own
goal is
separate
still the
land
work.
right
I
now.
don't care what the
That's why
electrician
it's working
believes
out.
in.
Brandon.
Gotcha. Yes,
Brandon,
sir.
you gotta let Anthony you gotta let brothers finish their thought, bro.
My
He
bad.
try
My bad. I ain't trying to interrupt.
Nah, you good. He trying to tell you that not everybody is gonna feel the same. So we can't have the same goal.
Then they
Like
can't
even
come to
like
work.
even like even you talking right now. Me and you are different. I don't agree with you because you think you can save everybody, and I don't think I can save everybody. I'm not interested in saving everybody. I'm interested in saving a select few. Not everybody that's black is my brother, bro. I'm not.
Need your
I'm
bottle,
not.
Baba.
Hey, Gotham. Let me just say this, man. Look, if it all worked like Brandon said, everybody would be a Muslim. Everybody would be over there following the same rules that
That's that. All right, let me go. I'm
Muhammad
going
set
after
up.
you. I'm going after you. Go ahead.
That Muhammad set up that shows everybody how we can come together as a people and how we can have our own sovereignty. Okay, right here in America or whatever. But everybody didn't come together under that message because some people believe in a white Jesus. Some people over here believe in is a black Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? Some black people don't believe in Jesus at all. They think it's a novel. I mean, it just doesn't work, bro. You gotta have a foundation to bring all these people together. And that is the problem. If you can get them together on one accord from starting with the foundation, then yes, you can start building from there. But you ain't getting that. It ain't never been like that in 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 any century. You understand what I'm saying? Not for a long period of time. They always break down because somebody comes in or somebody turns their back and starts worshiping or doing something different. That's just the way it is, bro.
Go ahead, Kyle.
All right, let me say that. The reason why we can't come together as a unit is because we're not going through enough trauma right now. We're not going through enough shit together. That's why. See, when our backs was against the wall and we had nobody else and we had to come together as a unit, we were forced to. See, now we're not forced to. And the thing about it is we look to everybody else but ourselves. And that's the fucking problem. We need to look to each other. That's the problem. We gotta look to each other, but everybody want to get over it. Everybody want to scam. Everybody want to, you know what I mean? That's the problem, though.
But that's what I was saying, Kyle.
Hey,
That's why.
can I say this real quick? I don't know that brother, but I guess when you start bringing up Islam and all of that, I guess you must can hear that in my tone because I did grow up in the Nation of Islam. So you must can hear that unless you listen to the show and I already know
Yeah,
that.
I heard you before.
Yo, I think my thing is I think what really comes down to what people are scared to admit, man, you just gotta realize that everybody of your skin color is not like you. It don't matter. You need to be around like-minded people, not
Period.
like-skinned people.
That's a
Period.
That's
fact.
the problem. You
Period.
want everyone to be like, oh, well, you got dark skin like me, so we should be all thinking the same shit. No, this identity politics is bullshit, bruh. And
Yeah.
anyone that feels that way, I feel like, and no, Brandon's an exception because me and him talked a lot, and I know his heart ain't there. But I'm gonna say just on GP, most of the time, if people are on identity politics, I feel like you're already lightweight racist. That's it. If all you care about is my people that look like me, you don't care about the next person or a white person walking downstairs, you're probably already racist, or you have at least a slight favor or prejudice towards your own versus everyone else, which would still kind of lead down the path of racism. So, I mean,
Wait.
just come on, bro. Like get with it, bro. Like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm privileged. Maybe that's what it is. I grew up in a mixed family. I have white colored eye brother, 2 black brothers. So I don't see shit none of this type of way. Because within my own household, that would mean I would have to divide my own relatives based on their skin color, and I could never do that. So if I'm not gonna do that within my household, I'm not gonna go out in this world and be like, I mean, obviously for joke's sake, for clowning sakes, yeah, white people this, that's some white people shit, that's some nigga shit. Oh, we're gonna mess some Mexican shit. Okay, cool. But really in my heart, I don't give a fuck, bro. I hope everybody makes it.
Hey, I'm happy you had that experience. But as a black man growing up in America, I've had every race turn their back on me. So I'm going to look out for my
But
brothers.
that's people, bro.
Regardless,
That's
That's
bullshit though.
everybody,
Like
individual
people are
people.
going to do that in
every
general, bro.
man that is
I'm
black,
pretty
I'm
sure
going
you've
to
had
look out.
niggas turn their back on you
Let him
too.
make his point though.
You have
Let's see what
to
he got
pay
to say.
attention to somebody's character. Fuck skin color. You have
Nah,
to. It's all
nah,
about
I
character.
wish it was like that.
I'm never turning my back on my brother.
Hey, John. So no black person ever turned their back on you in your life?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, then
Man,
why
I
don't you
grew
hate?
up around nothing but nigga. Dude, I probably grew up in probably one of the biggest African American communities in America. If y'all look up the east side of Oklahoma City, it is one of the largest African American communities that there is. Like there's no white people over there. And listen, I just pay attention to character.
Why in the hell you go find you a white woman then?
Exactly. Listen
They
to the
stand
reason
out.
why
You
he
go
found a
hunt
white
her
woman.
because
They
you
stand
left the
out from a
community
mile
waiting
away.
in. Hold up. So you had to go hunt for this white lady because she wasn't nowhere
Listen to
around
his
your
reason
community.
why, though.
No, when I had left the hood in
Hey, hold on real quick.
2018.
Brandon, did you just say he had to go hunt for that white woman, bro?
He did, bro.
Nah, but like for real, like Oklahoma.
Shout the season, man. Tell him about the season, man.
I don't know, man. Once I got a taste of the white chocolate, it just
Oh man, come
Say,
on.
man, don't do that, man.
This is a sick Negro.
Thank you, Dr. Collins.
That milk of magnesium.
yes, you know what I'm saying. Where are the white women at? But anyways, back to the convo though. But yeah, man, like pay attention to somebody's character, bro. Like I don't get into all that color shit no more,
Character
bro.
matter,
Because
but your
every
skin
time
color
that I
matter
had
too
went
as
with
well.
my brother instead of the other, a lot of the times shit had got fucked up. So I don't pay no attention to that color shit.
I guarantee you, if you was in the Oklahoma penal system, you would get right based on what you look like. So when you're back against the wall, and when you in the, like Kyle was saying, when you're in the most wretched conditions, then we'll see what you do. I know what you gonna do. I know who you gonna go group up with.
Well, I bet.
That boy gonna be BGF.
Come on, bro. You already know he gonna be George Jackson II.
Well, I'm not in there, so I can't speak on that. But all I know is
which means that when you're back against the wall, and when you put in a situation where it's only people that you depend on that look like you, and you got to depend on them, because y'all group together, because people that look like you, that don't look like you, are the ones that seem to cause harm to you. So you
But that's
trust the
different
people.
though,
Wait a
because
minute, let me say
go
this.
ahead.
When we talk about when our backs against the wall, like Kyle was talking about. So let's discuss why in prison do all the groups group up. If you saying that, because when you're back against the wall, or when you in these dire situations, then you depend on your people. Is that correct?
Hey, now hold
yes,
on.
but that
Because he
situation
think
Hold
is
on, let
totally
Kevin get
different. Like
this.
you
Hold
talking
on.
to a free man, bro. Like I
Okay.
don't plan on going to
Right.
prison or none of
You
that
think the
shit.
politics don't apply to the streets?
they
Thank you.
don't.
See,
They
this brother
don't.
knew where I
Because
was
No,
hold
going
on,
no,
with it.
they
That brother knew
no.
where I was going.
You're living in a dream world if you think that they ain't playing the same way in the streets. They
bro.
look out for their
Bro, I don't
people.
get into all
You
this victim and
hold
and,
on,
and
hold on.
oppression shit, bro.
It's
Like
not victim
it's
and
all
oppression.
bullshit.
In Pflugerville, Texas today, they had to fire a teacher because he was teaching the black children that he is the superior race. And them children had to have enough gall. This is, I believe, middle school had to have
It
enough
was the
gall.
dude Southside son in the
He had
class.
to he had to push back. The children had to push back on that. Black children who had to deal with this older white man who they had respect for, that they teacher was teaching that he is the superior race. Not only that, he told them black children, I'm a racist. Them black children had to sit there and say, well, I don't have no respect for you. And this is the shit that goes on. So y'all can tell me about this victim and la, 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 la. But
This
these
shit is
people,
prevalent.
and I'm going to tell you what that white man said. They said, why would you, the black children said, we lost respect for you. That white man, that white teacher said, no, you should have more respect for me. They said, why? He said, because I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you what most white people think. They just don't say it. So you can miss me with that victimhood shit.
Yeah. So what I want you to miss me with is the you bringing up the prison politics. Number one, those are some slaves that are inside of there. Number two,
Bruh, it's on the
hold
streets
on, bro.
too, though.
Can I get some decorum, please?
Go ahead, bro.
So those are people that are locked away, right? And there is rules established by the different races on the inside of there. But you said that as if to be like blacks ain't getting fucked over by the blacks. It's happening. The only difference is they have a set of rules and disciplines that come down when you take advantage of your brother or mistreat your brother. That's the only difference.
Hey, here's a question I got for all y'all.
That's the only difference, bro.
You see what he just did?
Hey, how
you see
y'all?
what Gotham just did? He just showed you that basically in the prison system, you have somebody that's in control, a black person that's he's like a leader.
I
And
prove my
punishment
point.
is gonna
Which
come
proves
down.
my point.
Punishment is gonna come down. So just like I was listening to a short
Thank you,
one
bro.
day. I was listening to a short one day, and it was like some African, president, I guess, one of those countries over there in Africa.
Hey,
and
can you talk up real quick? I can barely hear you.
And the guy, huh?
Can you talk up? I can barely hear you.
Hey, TBS.
It was one of those. I was listening to this.
What's up, dog?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, brothers. Y'all cooking real good. I just popped in here and I was listening in, but you got this weird clown ass fucking degenerate piece of shit in your chat that stole my username and is using my wife's name in your chat. You need to block that nigga.
Wait, do what now?
I've been
This
seeing
weird
that.
ass dude named Trill Will in your chat is using my wife's name in here. Scroll down your chat.
Somebody block his ass.
Yeah.
Block the nigga shit.
It's one of them weird ass fucking degenerates that.
Hey, Will, you know you got a wrench, nigga. Just block
No,
it.
I don't have a wrench on your channel.
How the fuck you ain't got a wrench on my channel?
I don't.
Oh, because of your new channel.
Yeah, my old channel had a wrench on your joint.
Well, hold on. Put a comment down.
Damn, I gotta go pick up my kids. All right, y'all.
All right,
whoa, Kevin, hold on. Kevin, hold on. Sit down, cowboy.
Yeah, that's all I wanted, bro. I appreciate that, man. Y'all fellas get back to cooking, man.
Hey, put a comment in the chat.
Yeah,
Yo, Anthony, finish scrambling that egg.
Yeah,
finish scrambling that egg.
So I was listening. I saw this short, and it was this African. I guess he was like some kind of president in whatever country it was in Africa. I don't remember the name of it. And
they don't fuck with the gay shit.
It was
the
Robert
interviewer
Mugabe.
was asking him if he was going to back down on homosexuality and start allowing it, accepting it in his country. He just basically told him absolutely not. But that's the only time you're gonna get all the black
Which is
people.
behavior. You making my point again. We can be programmed with the behavior.
To me, man. Listen to me. But that's the
good point.
The only
good
way
point,
you're gonna
brother.
get the black people together is when they get sovereignty. If they don't get that,
you breaking up.
You don't have one person in control. With a set of laws that's for that set of people, you're not gonna get it. It's just not gonna happen. When you were talking about backs against the wall, even with backs against the wall with Malcolm X, with the Muslims and Martin Luther King, they still wasn't coming together on the streets. You had two separate groups. You had one that said non-violence. You had the other one saying by any means necessary. They wasn't together.
But they never. But you know the difference.
They ain't shit on each other.
Facts. That's
I think what the problem is
that ain't true. That ain't
Yo, I'm
true.
gonna tell you what the problem is right now. I'm gonna tell you the problem right now. Y'all, like, I'm not gonna say y'all as far as the black people, but I'm saying anyone that feels the way they feel. Motherfuckers don't value life enough. People don't
Thank
value
you.
life enough, bruh. If y'all motherfuckers, like, if y'all knew the difference between life and death, I think people really think it's death. It's like, that come when old age. Nah, because that's the thing. Nowadays, everybody talk what they want to talk. But I'm gonna tell you right now, being dead is worse than anything you could be going through on this earth.
Hey, Max,
So,
I'm gonna need you to deploy that.
I don't
Yo,
know
you
about
got
that.
black brothers, nigga. Us, nigga.
oh, believe, bro, I talk to my black brother all the time, bro. My black, okay, first of all, one of my brothers banged out. You feel me? He don't give a fuck. That's why when that BLM shit happened, he said, I don't ride with that shit. Most of my enemies are black and I want them dead. Right? He said this
Facts.
shit off top. So my
Facts.
thing is, people don't value life enough because people want to compare these little, there is shit going on. I'm not saying, hey, I'm not trying to diminish anybody's trauma, but it's not as bad as dying. It's not as bad as being hung. It's not
The
as bad
race.
as being murdered. It's not as bad as that. And the shit that's going on now, when you think, okay, why do people see us in a certain light, this and that? Because unfortunately, the culture, hip hop, hood, ghetto culture, champions murderers, champions people that kill people, that don't take no shit, that got the thing on it, that'll blow your brains out, that rap about it, talk about it. Those are our heroes now. So then the average people, if you're not in the culture, if you're a white family, a Mexican family, Asian family, maybe just came to the country, you're gonna tell your kids, hey, stay away from over there. They're killing everybody.
That's good advice.
Like, but then
That's
that's seen
great
as
advice.
racist. That's seen as racist, right? Because even when I was younger and I started having a
Depending
lot
on
of
who you talking to.
It is
when, she,
racist. It is
when I was
racist because we're
So
being groomed.
so
We
they
being
can.
judged. We being judged by the images that are on TV, which does not represent us.
but that's
That
how we
only
all do it though.
So
but
they
it's
can use
not
us as
though because
pawns.
it's not though because here's the thing,
I
Max.
can tell it is because y'all think
They
white
hey
people just automatically have these great lives, bro. There's a lot of
hey
white people that are just as broke and fucked up as the
they
rest of us,
can
if not
I
That's
don't
a
more.
think
fact.
that.
I know a lot of
We
them.
don't think that.
hey
What we
You,
think is white people
you think they got some type of privilege that they gonna get further in
they
life
do,
because their skin color? No, it's
they
not
do,
true.
but they
It's
so they
do.
not.
can
If
they
that was
can
the case,
use
then why
us.
are whites the highest ones on Section 8 and food stamps? Then if that was true,
But
Hey,
Max,
they
Because
can
but
because
Max,
they
they
two
live
can
in
things
use
can be right
us
at the
to.
capitalism.
same time
They
because you can go all
they
over the
food is
world,
well too.
and
They
white
food is
white
well for
is
capitalism as
the
well.
preferred color, man.
Hey, so they can use us as pawns and put out that music to our community, but then tell they kids
oh, they
don't
put it
listen
out.
to it. But then they can profit off of
Yes,
the
they
shit.
put it out.
They
Come
put
on,
it
man,
Now,
they
out.
putting it
here's
out.
the
They
thing:
putting it on the
black people don't
airwaves,
own no studios,
Nah,
no distribute,
bruh.
no
and they
distribution
profiting off of
companies.
it and
We
living
don't
their
we don't
life.
press up no records. We don't do any of that. We don't
But
have
you
no
push.
But
streaming
you
But you put.
still
companies.
Hold
you
on, hold on,
still
hold
put
on.
And
But
then
you
you
still
tell us
put
to
push
the
get
for
our
them
artist.
black
to be
asses
You
off of
pushed.
still put
welfare
it
when they
together.
Nah,
don't
nah,
keep it on
nah. That's
welfare.
bullshit,
So
bro.
you
That
can't
see
you
that
can't
here
go
you go
by
again,
they.
trying to blame the white man, bro. Blame your fucking self. If
No,
you're a
we
rapper,
had a
if you're a
segment
rapper
of
and you
black
made an
people.
album, you have to go to a company to get it distributed. Now, whether that's a white, black, or Asian, you want your shit out
We
there.
didn't want that
You were
music
asking
out.
for that shit.
Calvin Butts didn't want that music out. Even Snoop admitted that Dolores Tucker was correct.
One guy, okay, but Snoop
What,
did.
but what I'm trying to tell you, Max, is you think that we push for that music as a whole group, and a segment of our people did not push for rap music like that.
A
We did.
segment, a segment. It
A
didn't come the
good
number
group
one
of us.
genre in the world because no one pushed for it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't try to act as though we wasn't against that. Like, oh, y'all
Okay.
wanted that. No, we didn't. A lot of us
And,
didn't
When,
want that.
when, when? Ho, ho,
Brandon,
ho.
this is why I respect you, Brandon, because you stand on that square where you're not with that shit. But let me tell you this: I've been in many of these panels. For some people saying, "Yeah, I don't fuck with it, I don't fuck with it." What's the first thing they say when a non-black person's involved? That's our shit. That's our shit. You should be lucky to be a part of our shit. So it's your shit when you
It
want to
is. It's
claim it
our
when someone else
culture. It's
does
part
it.
of our
But when it's
culture.
bad, never mind. I don't support that shit. Which one is it?
It's part of our culture, regardless whether it's bad or good. Like our culture pushes the world forward.
No, but it's not
Everybody
part of
wants
your
to be
culture.
like
No,
us.
no, no, no. It's not part of your culture if you didn't grow up like that. If you didn't grow up like that, it's not a part of your culture.
It's a part of the hip hop culture. It's not the part of black culture.
Hood
Okay, it's a
culture. It's
bunch
part
of
of
people
hood
that's
culture.
into hip hop. That doesn't mean it's a black culture thing. I mean, it's a music cultural thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bruh.
I
I
mean,
don't know why they're
everything
so.
can't tie back to
Yeah.
black people, and you can't tie back,
Nah, as soon as a white person does it, he's a culture vulture, right?
but you can't
So
tie
whose
it back to
culture is it?
black people to white people
You are a
because
culture
they put
vulture
the
if
money
you
up
take
for
something
to
from the
allow them to
original and you
distribute
present
the
it as though
music.
you the original. That's taken from the original. Here's the thing:
I
go
don't
to
think anyone's.
if you go to Apple Music page, which I used to do, and go look at the jazz page, it's a bunch of fucking white people. That's offensive.
Yeah, but right now in 2022, there is more white people doing jazz. The origins of it was definitely black culture for sure. But right now, there's not a lot of black people interested in doing jazz.
But the thing,
dude, it's not black culture. Y'all keep trying to make music black culture. It don't have nothing to do with it. It's just music.
Right. I agree with
it's
that.
What's selling, bro. It ain't got nothing. Y'all, you want to?
The things that are being talked about.
I can't start agreeing with Anthony, man.
Black people did make the goddamn music, though.
Come on now.
Bro. You can't.
But what does that mean, though? That's a horrible argument.
Culture.
But this is what you're doing, okay?
Okay, then basketball is white Canadian culture. There.
Hold up.
Yo, can we start talking about progress?
Yeah,
this is good. Gotham. This is good though, because we'll wind our way there. You just gotta be patient.
Okay,
y'all can talk.
That's
about
what I'm saying.
Day.
Like, don't pick and choose, bro. Don't pick and choose.
I'm telling
don't
you
pick
right
and
now,
choose when it's convenient. People pick and choose when things benefit them. It's theirs. When it looks that bad on them, it's not mine no more. It's them over there.
Man.
Like,
say that for the barbershop.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
But Brandon, man, when you try to put white people to blame for the music that certain rappers are putting out, and for certain gangs pulling triggers and killing other black people, I mean, you can try to make that argument all day, but they didn't make them pull the trigger. You understand what I'm saying? This is things that these people are just into now, man.
I can make the correlation that poor people in poverty are more susceptible to crime, and I can make so that throws your argument out the window. Now, when you talk about these high power weapons, we heard the stories and we have accounts from Rick Ross, and he talks about his CIA handler bringing him crates of guns directly from the CIA that was not on the streets of Los Angeles. That's a fact, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But who made him pull the trigger?
That's not what I see. I just told you.
Hey, but people also forget a lot of those guns came back after the war, just like most wars. There's a whole flush of guns in the country, man. A lot of these soldiers bring them back.
Hold on, but when the Italian mafia was doing all the killing, when you take the Irish mafia and all these people doing all the killing.
Nobody said what about that Irish on Irish crime?
Who do we blame for that? Because they were doing the same thing. They were getting guns and crates, that were stolen or misplaced.
Were they being targeted? Were their community being purposely targeted? Because we have information that the United States government purposely target the black community.
So did they purposely target those ghettos? Those white ghettos, Caucasian ghettos?
That's not my field of study. That may be yours.
It don't matter.
That's not my. But what I'm trying to say is, you trying to make the correlation, and I don't know how to do that. I can only talk about that which I know. If you could show me information where they targeted the Irish mob, I'll be welcome to it.
Brandon, my point is that it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the people who received the guns had to make a decision on right or wrong.
On what to do with the guns.
Right. Same reason why I don't understand why there's any crackheads in 2023. How the fuck you even?
So if you put impoverished people, I can show you the correlation between impoverished people and crime in the Philippines. I can show you the impoverished crime between gun shootings and all this shit all across the world. So what are you talking about?
You can show me
the behavior.
All day,
so what I'm talking about is the behavior. And when you target a community that's destitute, that's poverty ridden, and that's crime ridden, what do you think is going to happen when you introduce high power weapons into that community?
Brandon, your argument only makes sense if you're talking about babies. They don't know the difference between right and wrong. But when you're talking about grown-ups who know the difference,
they don't know the difference between right and wrong. Go look at the statistics, and most of the children, it's children, teenage children that are committing these crimes.
Name me a teenager that doesn't know when he's doing something wrong.
Man, dude, you tell me a teenager. You put that teenager away for 30 years, and you tell me if that's the same person that's capable of making the same decisions.
All I'm saying to you, Brandon, is that you can try to take it all the way back and say these people put the guns in our community. That's why we shot our brother. No, that's not the truth. The truth is that that person decided to do something wrong.
The truth is
The
when you
same people in those
introduce certain
communities can
elements
go
into
and
a
get a
poverty
job,
stricken
whether it's
community,
sweeping
it's gonna
somebody's
deteriorate
sidewalk.
it and make it worse. That's the
Thank
truth.
you, Brandon. That was a good way to put that.
Yeah, so it's like when you introduce white people to the community, it makes it
Hold on,
better.
To
Max.
hear what he said.
No.
Both
Hold
talking
on,
at the
Max.
same
Hold on,
time.
Max. No, hold on, Anthony. That he's not right, because when Anthony brought up the Irish, the Irish ghettos and the
Those are white people.
Exactly.
bruh,
Yeah,
they
hey,
are the
they fucking
poorest
destroyed
of
the
the
mob.
poor, though.
Yeah,
They're
you
the
They
can look at
poorest of
destroyed
it.
the
the
Okay,
poor.
mafia,
this is
bro.
what
Hold
we'll
on,
do.
Max.
This is what we'll do.
Hold
You
on, Max.
line up 5 white people and you tell me
Bro,
which one
Brandon.
is Irish. You tell me which one is Irish. I'm gonna,
The red
without you
one.
saying anything, tell me which one is Irish.
The red one.
Brandon, you still can't make your
The one with
argument
the
based
pale
on
skin and the
grown-ups
red
making
hair.
bad
I already made
decisions,
it.
man.
I already made it.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You
No,
only
you
convincing
didn't.
That's a white
yourself.
person.
And
That's a
whoever
white
believes
person.
what you believe.
You talking
That's
about
it.
Irish and all them are white people.
Dealing with the same shit.
What?
Dealing
Yeah.
with the same.
Irish
Dealing with the
ghettos.
same guns getting delivered. Dealing with
Where?
the same.
Where? Show me that. Where? Show me.
Go and
Hey,
watch
and did
Peaky
they
Blinders. You'll see something
did they
about it.
get the
A little bit about the history.
Did they
Okay,
get
that's
did
all
they
I
black
can
get the
pussy
tell
in
you.
same
their
amount of jail
community?
time as us?
Did they have COINTELPRO? Did they have the crime bills? I'm
Yo,
just asking.
Yes, they had it.
okay. Brandon.
Did they dads get taken out of the home?
Hold
Hey,
on, bro.
they don't have
So,
That don't,
affirmative action.
Did
that
they
still
have
don't matter
Tuskegee?
about you making a bad decision.
They don't
All
got
right.
affirmative action. They don't got
They
grants
don't
and
need
loans and
affirmative
shit just for
action
being a
because they
certain
getting to
skin color
college
and trying
off
to
They
go
are
to
rip.
white.
college.
They don't
They
need
don't got none of that
affirmative
shit.
action. They check white on the box. They don't check Irish. They check white.
You don't need it.
Sorry.
They check white.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you don't. But you don't check Nigerian or Zimbabwean. You check black. So
Which is
what
black.
the fuck?
Which is Nigerian and Zimbabweans. They check black.
African American actually, there's no black on there, but
No, it's definitely black. I live in Texas, black, homie.
there ain't no black on our census over
Only
here.
black on ours.
yo, bro, listen.
Well,
All
you were
I'm
once
saying,
African American.
yo,
Then you're
bro.
black.
All I'm saying,
Then you're Negro. I mean, which one are you?
You whatever
That's
white
what you
people
need to
say
find
you
out.
are. That's
all,
what you are. Whatever white
Huh?
people
Nah.
put on that form to represent black, that's what you check.
yo,
No,
time
you
out,
can check
Brandon. So
other.
you think your
You can
biggest
check
threat?
other.
Hold on, Anthony. Brandon, you think
I put other.
your biggest threat is the white dude?
Man, come on, bro. That
I'm
go without
asking
saying.
you. I'm
You
asking.
don't what's understood don't need to be said.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what stops you from getting
Hold
ahead
on,
in
Max.
life
That's a yes
more
or
than
no, Brandon.
anything? Dying.
Brandon, that's a yes or no. Because I don't know you.
But I answered your question, brother. I don't need a yes or no. I mean, did everybody understood what I said? I basically affirmed what you asking me. That's
Okay, so you affirmed it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mix.
Well,
Dying is the
well,
worst
then you're
thing,
right.
right?
There is nothing.
But they can
Dying
make
is
it
the
to
worst
where it's
thing.
hell on
Yo,
earth.
bro. Can somebody finish their thought so we can
You still
continue
be
to
alive.
build?
But it's hell on earth. If you're alive and you're not living, you're
So
not
if you
alive.
make it through, you stronger.
You said what?
You talking about hell on earth? I'd rather deal
If
with
you're
hell on earth than
living,
be dead.
if you're living
I'm
in
just
poverty, if you're living in circumstances you can't get out of,
hey, you want to know how I guarantee you'll never get out of it? I'll kill you. Then what?
Mix,
Then what progress you gonna make?
Stop with the fatality argument,
No,
man.
I'm saying because that's the most dangerous argument, bro. Like if you want to talk about why can't I get ahead, I can't do this, I can't get my family here, jobs, XYZ. Guess what? All that can be alleviated with a gunshot to the head. Then what? But somehow that's not as bad. That's not as bad than a white person not giving you a job is fellow people killing
this is
you.
why people shouldn't have mixed kids.
It's not their fault.
Because that other parent ain't gonna understand the gripes that black people go through. Look at Megs. He don't know what the fuck we go through in America.
No.
Yeah,
No.
because
See,
I know what you go through because I know that
Max,
it's
let
your
me
own kind killing your own kind out here more
let
than
me
anyone
speak.
else.
Y'all
Max,
kill
let me
each other
speak
too.
for you because you're about to make yourself
Yeah,
sound
we
bad.
do
Let
for
me say it
sure.
for you.
You think I don't get nervous around these cholos out here? Hell yeah, I do.
Bro,
Y'all kill each
listen,
other
you got to wake the fuck up with
3
your
different ways.
pro-black ass. Wake the fuck up.
What's wrong with being
You know
pro-black?
who never turned his back on this brother? Nipsey Hussle. You know what he received? 6 shots, nigga. Miss
What
me
do you
with
mean
that
he didn't turn
bullshit.
it? He did
Miss
turn
me
his back
with
on his
that
brother.
bullshit, nigga.
He had
Miss
different
me with
gangs.
that
What are you
bullshit.
He
talking
did
about?
call him a snitch.
He had gangs that was opposite with other black people.
Miss
That's
me
turning
with
your
the
back on your
bullshit,
brother.
nigga. Miss
What are
me
you
with the
But
talking
that's what I'm
about?
bullshit.
saying is like,
You
is that
literally
whole
making
Miss me
up
with
aspect
the
shit.
right there.
bullshit, nigga.
He had a whole gang aspect in his lifestyle. How is that not turning your back on your brother?
Nigga, because he was in the hood. He never left the
Because
hood.
he don't consider
He was
them his
providing
brothers.
jobs. What are you talking about? He was
Bruh.
providing higher learning for the children, youth centers. What the fuck are you talking about?
That
That is
don't
the
take away from your
definition.
past.
Hold
That
on.
don't
That's
take
the
away from your past.
definition.
The
That's the
gang life is not
definition.
over once you start building community centers.
Facts.
Nigga, you still
Facts.
was a gang member.
Okay,
Still
that's true.
are.
Still got
Still
Okay,
life.
that's
are.
true. Okay, that's true too.
Active.
Two things can be.
You still was rolling 60s. What you talking
Two
about?
things can be right, but it's rolling. That's why I said what I said. Rolling 60 is what took him out, though. It wasn't a rival hood. It was his
Yeah,
hood.
that's true. That's
And he
true.
was
It was
out there
his hood.
funking with Big U, another rival nigga.
Yo, listen, my
Other
nigga.
niggas,
The
a
point
Crip nigga.
is, a nigga under that banner killed that nigga. Just like Malcolm X. Niggas under that
Be your
NOI
own
banner
people.
killed that nigga. So miss me with the my brother's keeper and all that bullshit, nigga.
Malcolm X didn't get killed by black people. He got killed by the United States government.
A black person in the United States government.
I'll see y'all later on tonight, man. Peace.
The niggas is out of
Anyway.
jail and getting
Miss
paid
me
by
with
the
all
state of
that
New
pro
York.
black. Miss me with all that pro black shit, man. Y'all niggas
That's the
wild.
problem. This is why we divided, because you're not pro
We need to
black.
just be pro good people, pro
Right.
and con bad people. I don't
Right.
give a
I'm
fuck.
gonna be
Exactly.
pro my people. I have black children. I have black family members. I'm gonna be pro my black people, bro.
So a
Yeah,
white
your
person can't
immediate
be
family.
a white person can't be your people.
No, they're not my people. They don't go through what I go through.
Okay, but a random ass black dude in the middle of fucking
Time out.
bumfuck nowhere ain't either.
A random black person getting harassed by white people in the middle of bumfuck
No, I'm not
nowhere
talking
is
about.
getting my
I'm not
support.
talking. If he's not, what if
Because
he's
he's a
not?
black man.
What if he's not? What if he's not getting harassed by nobody? He's
where's
living a
these
great
examples?
life.
Well,
Where
then
these
he's
examples?
fine. Shit, he's still my people.
Or how about this?
Am
How
I
about a
supposed to
random
not
black?
acknowledge him because of where he
How,
lives?
how about
or his
a random
circumstances?
black pedophile in the middle of Kansas? That's your
He's
people.
a pedophile. He's exiled.
That's your brother.
He's not
That's
my
your brother?
person. He's a pedophile. He's exiled.
Is that your brother?
I don't support him.
Is
He's
that
a
your
pedophile.
brother?
But based on
You
the
can't
color
put
of his skin, that's your
circumstances-
brother.
Is
You
that
can't
your
keep
brother?
you can't keep changing the circumstances and saying, "Do you
No, I'm
support
saying
a
so.
pedophile?"
No, I guess
You
my
know
question,
I ain't
Coop,
gonna
is like,
support no pedophile.
no. My question,
Who's
Coop,
supporting
is do you?
rapists and pedophiles?
No. My question though is, do you still see him as that's like okay? Because look, we all have pieces of shit in our family sometimes, right? Like I might
Right.
have like an uncle or a cousin that's like, man, I don't fuck with you.
He's
Piece
not
of
my
shit.
uncle. My uncle is a
Okay.
rapist, dog. He's not my uncle anymore. I don't fuck with him.
So you
He's a
don't consider him
pedophile.
family no more. You're not your people no more after
No,
that.
I don't even. I see him at barbecues and don't even speak or look his way. He touched kids, little girls. Don't fuck with him.
Wait. So Mex not your people?
Makes you touch people?
No. I'm asking because you're pro black. So I'm asking.
I mean,
you,
consensually.
Can
Mex
Mex
is somebody that my friend considers a friend. So he's my friend. If Mex is out in public and he getting into it with somebody, I'm getting into it with somebody.
That's right.
Right? Like,
So it's not
if
color
you-
with
if
you.
you
So
here-
it's not color with you.
you said what?
So it's not
No.
color with you then.
No, but I'm saying I support black people no matter what. But I also have friends that I support. Like, I'm not cutting it off.
Okay.
Because
I was curious.
Yeah.
See, but that's the other thing gets me too. When people talk about I support black owned businesses, black, then why would you be mad at someone else supporting non-black shit?
Well,
Like,
I
it's just
think
the flippy floppy shit is what gets me. Like the
I
double
think the
standards
divide
and
was
shit.
caused by them first, though. Like, every city got a Chinatown. Every city got a Mexican district that support their own. So why we can't say support our own?
Because you know what happens when you get a bunch of black people in the same community and area, and it's not very supportive.
And that's why I'm pushing for it to be pro-back, to support your brother. to
Yo,
go
Max,
out and
you
do
be
it.
bringing a lot of shit.
Bro, am I lying? Let's be real. Like, there's a reason why gentrification works. There's a reason why the shit works.
Max, you funny, dog.
We just want to avoid the obvious. I know, like, this whole, like, I don't even like saying black on black crime because fuck that shit. I'm talking about hood shit. It don't matter if you black, white, Asian, or anything. You grow up in the hood, some PJs, impoverished neighborhood, you probably gonna get into some shit.
Shout out to Kevin Brower. A white man is not our biggest threat.
The white woman is his biggest threat.
I was about to say the same shit.
You said what?
The
A
white
white
woman
woman.
is his biggest threat, not the white man.
That's the trap right there. He said,
I
"Ooh,
like
some
the
cheese."
hair.
He said, "Who left this white woman laying around for me?"
That man said, "It's just something about the hair that I love."
He said, "Something about them raisins and that potato salad. It's an extra."
The hot dogs
Hey,
and my mac and cheese.
he said, "Casserole committee."
Yeah.
Yo, but this is
Raising
what I'm talking
Oak
about,
Man.
right? Look,
Hey, hey,
here's the shit that I
Raising
like though. Is
Oak
like,
Man.
hey, we could openly talk about shit like that. Oh, white people put raisins in salads. I have yet to meet one in my life that's ever put
Hey,
raisins in
yo,
salads, but I'm gonna use the joke because it's funny.
Well, no, but it's a fact though. You can just ask Kevin Brower.
Oh, Kevin has though.
Kevin
Kevin,
Brower.
you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Kevin is
Max.
misses.
Max,
Kevin is
stop. Max.
Kevin is what I called that nigga last time? Casserole Kev.
Yeah.
Yo, Max, stop,
Uh,
stop, stop stirring up these race conversations. Please, God. Why you keep
Bro,
doing
it's important, bro. I just want people to see how fucking stupid they sound, bro. Like no. The crazy part is that motherfucker gonna be your brother until the day he fucking kill you, and then you be like, oh, never mind, he wasn't. And then you already passed up a lot of good people based on color of their skin, or you don't want to fuck with certain people, or you don't trust certain people. It should just be that way in general. I don't trust people until I get to know them. Period. And
Right.
then you make a decision. It should not be like, you know what, there's a group of black people over there, a group of white people over there. I'm gonna go chill with these dudes, even though I don't know either one, because they're probably better for me. Nah. Like survey the land, get to know, like
Yeah,
this shit don't
but
matter.
life will tell you that, Max. So sometime when we be on these panels, which is why I'm asking you to please stop, because it is important, but life has shown me and you that based on some of the conversation that's been on this panel, I mean, I don't know. I guess
But
niggas
at the
ain't.
same time, I try to be understanding because I try to respect people's trauma, right? I can't tell people get over your own trauma because I don't really know how that feels. If they grew up in the 50s and 60s, that is a whole different type of racism and trauma that, yeah, they're now 60, 70, 50 years old and they can't let it go.
And that's
I
why
get it.
that's why this is my PSA to all them niggas. Take a back seat and motherfucking give counsel at most, but take a back seat. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the main thing I want to say is learn from your youth, bro. Learn from your
Exactly.
youth. I learned so much from my daughter. She's only 13. She puts me up on
It's
game a lot of shit.
incredible. It's
A lot of
incredible.
shit.
them niggas,
A lot of shit I don't even know about. She's like, yeah, dad, everyone knows this. Everyone at my school
them
knows this.
niggas
I'm
in
like,
the
what the fuck?
comments tripping, cuz they talking about niggas
The
homosexuals and
comments
your
is
daddy
going
to the
crazy,
smallest.
right? Hey, listen, if y'all want to argue, I will let y'all argue.
Wait, let one of them niggas. I know they ain't talking about me.
Next,
Beamer.
No, they talking about
Delonte,
each
but you
other.
know,
Oh, okay.
Come
Playing
to
hey,
the
with you.
this is
panel if
why.
y'all
Hey,
want to
listen,
argue.
Playing with you,
Hey,
niggas.
Max, this is a prime example why we can't get nowhere as a people. These niggas
I'm
out here
telling
arguing
you.
in the goddamn chat.
Hey, what happened last time on Fresh Shit? What happened last time on Fresh Shit? I said, niggas. Everyone got mad, but you know what the fuck it is, bro. It got nothing to do with being black either. It's a certain mentality. That's why I said it before. Not all black people are niggas. Not all
Max, you know
niggas are
what's
black,
crazy?
bro.
You know what's
Forever.
crazy though, Max? Is them niggas be on Fred's show, like, bro, Fred don't even agree with you. Like, look at, like, Fred is not boxed into the confines of the shit that these old niggas be talking about. That shit is crazy to me. Like, niggas be using this platform to say whatever, but like the fucking moderator don't even agree with you. Like,
And that's the thing. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I think these conversations just help, even if we do get at it sometimes, because there might be something that lingers in the air later when you by yourself thinking about it, or a life experience that happens a month or two from now. You be like, oh, I get it. Like, and my bad, brother's calling me. But yeah, like, that's the shit. And that's the thing. Like, I can't go back in time to experience any of that. But if they're not living in the present and thinking toward the future, you're going to miss up on everything that's about to happen. Because you can see, if you look at the children, if you go to elementary school or you go and you see the little kids, Kyle got a whole bunch of little kids. Little kids are the most honest, truthful people on earth. On
They
earth, they will
assholes.
tell you fat, you ugly, you got pimples on your face, you smell.
Mm.
They'll tell you everything with no malice, though. They're not doing it to
Listen,
clown you, make you feel bad. You know
my
what I'm saying?
daughter
So
told my other daughter, "Shut up, you're as big as dad." And my oldest daughter started crying. I'm like, God damn, I'm that fat. Fuck y'all.
but you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you can learn from your kids. If your kids aren't out here going around scared of the white man and racist toward each other, then don't put it in their fucking head. Let them figure it out for themselves. Maybe eventually they'll have an experience. They'll be like, God damn, I don't trust X, Y, Z. But don't put them in the head young when they're 2, 3 years old. You know what? You gotta be careful out there because you black and you got it horrible. People are gonna be coming for you. No, let them experience it. When something happens and they come home and say, Daddy, this happened, then you can give them some game. But don't fuck them up and put that shit in their head before they ever leave the house. That's fucked up, man. Like,
Yo, Hannibal, what's going on, bro? Well, listen, experience taught me this, bro. So my grandpa really wasn't for the whole I'm black shit because he loved Jesus and all that. He supported his black folks, but he'll call you a nigga quick. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, a lot of us, we have to stop arguing about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the
I
white
think
man.
I think these are progressive conversations though between me and Max and this guy right here. I can't see his name.
Gotham City bullies. Come get your
But
tribes, your lilacs.
it's always a good conversation to get somebody else's perspective. I ain't never up here arguing with a nigga because it ain't that deep for me. I just want to know your perspective and give you mine.
Hey, you know what?
These
And
niggas
with
in the
that being
comments
said,
though.
and with that being said, I'd like to give one jewel, right? Because I say niggas like engage in the history and not talking about productive shit. So I'll give one. I do my best to make sure that my dollars touch a black hand, you know what I'm saying? Like, or a minority's hand. Like, I will spend money. For example, I got a dude that does my pool, Spanish dude. I got a dude that cuts my grass. He's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I employ minorities, and that's my way of trying to buck the system. I firmly believe we need a
hey,
government
but why
within the
wouldn't you
government.
employ a white person, bro? That's fucked up. It's not his fault he's white.
Bro, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm talking about
But if you're
as
putting
far.
extra concentration to
Hey,
hire
hey, hey, Max,
minorities,
shut the fuck up, Max.
how's that
Fuck
any
out of here.
different than a white
Nigga.
person not hiring them?
Yo, Max, chill out, man.
That's fucked up, dog.
I'm just trying to show.
And you know what's funny? I think the reason I take this shit so personal, bro, because I think to myself, if I happen to be born in a different skin, all y'all motherfuckers that hate me for no reason, bro. That's fucked up.
We hate you now, Max.
At least you got a reason now, though. At least you got multiple reasons now. Shit.
Man.
I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
man,
if I was born like a redhead with freckles, just white as shit, the palest motherfucker, I would, it'd be a hard, man, I don't know if anyone has it worse than gingers, dog.
If you were born a different
it's not that many
ethnicity
people. But they say
in a
that
different,
they say the dollar touch in the small hat community. They say the dollar touch 7 small hats before it leaves that community. So for those who are on some pro black shit, try and make sure your dollar touch another black hand
legally.
Illegally too.
See, Max.
Hey, illegally, that shit's touching a lot of hands, bro. So we good.
I think
None
we
of you
gotta support black
motherfuckers
business.
don't care enough about a brother to even just see what's going on in a nigga life. Sometimes a nigga need a hug or something, you know what I'm saying?
Need a hug or something.
Yo, Max, you retarded, bro.
That's
Yo, Max,
hilarious.
you know what they don't understand though? They don't understand that dynamic of growing up in a multicultural home. And I feel like,
Hey, Jerry. Listen, you need to learn how to fucking work StreamYard. All right, that's what you need to learn how to do. You need to learn how to work some StreamYard. So you can
yo, I told you, Jerry's still operating on that rotary phone. He don't even got, you know what I'm saying? He probably got like, you know what I mean? The world's first computer and shit.
Yeah, he got
a
the
smartphone,
the cup with the string.
Jerry, if you got a smartphone, you can open up YouTube on the app, go into the boxing sections chat, and press the StreamYard link, and it'll beam you right in here. If you got a smart apparatus,
I think Jerry's Asian. He don't really want people to know he's not white.
I think.
Hey,
I just fuck with you, Jerry.
hey, Max. He got that MacBook that had the colors on the see-through MacBooks computers. Remember them shits?
The old Macs with the different colors on the back.
Yeah, he still got
yeah, that's old school. What? No, I mean, hey,
Yeah,
what if
but
Jerry? Hey, what if Jerry's actually just like a black man that just differs from you guys, but he don't want to be called out on this shit? So he's like, I'm just gonna be white. Fuck it.
bro, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with being black and being different anyway.
You see why? Because your own people gonna come call you a coon and a sellout and all kinds of
Here
extra
for
shit,
it. I'm
but
here
they
for
want to talk about unity in the
it.
same
I've
breath.
never called this man a coon, bro. I don't know what
No,
you
you
talking
haven't.
about.
You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. See, but this is why I individually respect certain people and their stances, regardless if I agree or not, because I see how consistent they are. Right? So like Coop could be pro-black as he want, but he ain't gonna shit unless call someone else a coon. These other motherfuckers that talk pro-black shit for fucking 2 hours at a time, as soon as you don't agree with them, you're a homosexual, you a coon, you a sellout, you a fucking sambo, you an Oreo, you everything under the sun. But we need to be united as people. How the fuck someone gonna want to be on your team when that's how you talk about them, bro? What the fuck? Come on, dog. Fuck out of here. You come fuck with me, bro.
Hey, Cal
Shit.
is one of the most pro-black people I know, though. Like, he'd be like, nigga, I ain't buying Nikes
Yo,
no
I
more. I'm
don't know
buying
why.
size shoes.
I don't know why it
Hey, he
be
put me
yellow
on game. I
niggas
got
that
3
be the
beers
most
coming.
pro-black. Like that nigga Kyle Yellow is a bitch. Talking
Hey,
about he
that's what I told him,
pro-black.
too. Like, bro, you like 75% white. Like,
Right.
why you so
Shut your
pro-black?
ass up.
It be them J. Cole
Hey, that quarter
light-skinned niggas.
black. Hey, that quarter black that's in me, man, drives me to be as black as I can be. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the luxury of having that nappy ass fro on top of my fucking head.
Hey,
You know?
bro, this is
I
beautiful.
feel like you targeted my man Afro, boy. Like,
I'm
what's
I'm
I'm
wrong
about to
going
with you?
I'm
target
going
you
to the
too,
bar. You know what
nigga.
I'm saying? I'm going to the barber tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, my boy John hands be so goddamn ashy, man.
Hey, fuck you. You feel me, Nate?
Oh, so you are white, John, you motherfucking perpetrator.
You know, Massa done got me.
Damn. You
Massa hit
know
the
you
bloodline a long time
are
ago.
you're like a baker or some shit?
Hell no, I'm just ashy than a
No,
motherfucker.
you be flipping packs or what's going on? You be kneading dough? You know?
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Max, I need you to send me a teddy bear. You know what I mean?
I mean, what you mean?
For sure. For sure. You said you know what'd you say?
I said it just depends. I got a large menu, so we got to talk away from this.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Hey, see, this is what Dr. Fuller was talking about, Max. People.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, guy. He said you want a teddy bear, man. Christmas coming up and shit.
Oh, shit.
For sure.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He just want a little Build-A-Bear, man. What's wrong with that?
What kind of flavors you got, son?
Hey, if anything, I'm employing black people, so really I'm down for the cause.
Hey, they gonna ban us, boy. Oh, shit.
Hey, speaking of it, let me double down on that. I'm doing my righteous service today. We're going to go see Black Panther at 6:30. We're going 9.
This is a sick Negro.
So, for all y'all out there, y'all going to see Black Panther? Are you supporting black film and arts? I didn't think so.
I seen it on Thursday last week.
It's fire. I heard Neymar's crazy on there.
Neymar a beast, I ain't gonna lie.
But I heard they made him like Mexican, though. He made him like an underwater Aztec or some shit.
He's a
Yeah.
Mayan.
What was he
Come
supposed
on,
to
man.
be?
He's just underwater. He's like a merman. There's no race. He's fake.
Nah,
That's all I'm talking about.
they did the representing the Spanish culture.
I hate that shit, bro. That shit's
No,
gay
they
as
gave
fuck.
it good detail though, man. You gotta go watch it before
But
you
I'm
pass
saying
judgment.
their whole thing of like changing the motherfucker's origin just to fit in with today's racial time. Like, bro, they're
Bro, it's a
fake comic
character.
book characters. Like, he
You
is an
can't be mad
underwater.
if a
He's a
character changes
merman.
race.
Yeah, he's a merman. There is no race,
It's
bro. He's a
fiction.
merman.
He
Yo,
could be a mer,
Kyle,
but
where broke Israel at?
I don't even know, man. Hey, but Will, nigga Will and Reggie Owens, bro, they need to
They're
just
going
go
at it.
on a platform and argue with each other all fucking day. Fuck the comments. I'm tired of reading this shit. I want these niggas to just come on here so we can just hear them go back and forth.
They ain't gonna do that shit.
What's their issue? I don't even know them niggas.
That's black on black shit right there.
Don't one
Y'all
of them
better
niggas
get
got a
along.
problem with Fred?
Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. Hell, both of them, I think. Shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
How
probably
you got
both.
a problem with a nigga on the internet that you ain't never gonna see?
Clown niggas.
That's too much real estate in
Hey,
your head.
hey, John, that's not true, man.
I do. I got a problem with Southpaw because he's a bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit! Don't bring him in here. He gonna cook talking shit.
No, he ain't. Fuck that shit. But other than that, everyone's cool. Except
I
for
don't got
Kyle,
no
he's a piece of
problems
shit.
with nobody, but being Israel, he don't speak English.
Bro, that nigga is retarded. That nigga being
That
Israel.
nigga don't speak English.
That nigga speak Niglish. Reggie always nigga, you started that shit, Reggie. You always starting shit. Reggie always starting shit, didn't wanna blame somebody else. I know what kind of kid Reggie was. Reggie will break the vase and then tap your mom and point. That was that nigga. He did.
Yo, Kyle, what's up with your man though?
Who's my man?
The dude who lost the fight.
What are you talking about, man?
Didn't he throw a nigga out the ring or something like that?
Yeah, sometimes niggas gotta get tossed out the ring, bro. They thinking he's soft, man. They thought he was
Oh,
soft.
talking about Montana Love is soft. He picked up his dog before his daughter. Fuck him.
Oh.
On national television. One of the biggest platforms on a Jake Paul undercard. He won. He went back to his corner. His family was there. He picked up his little dog first.
Bro,
kid just sitting there. Kid just standing there. Maybe 5 years old, man. He said, "Yes, I won. Where's my puppy?" Fuck out of here.
He had to pick up the dog, bro.
No, he didn't. He didn't have to bring that fucking dog.
He got it, bro. He breeding dogs.
I don't give a fuck. He didn't have to bring it to the ring.
He had to, bro.
He could have had a banner. He could have wore some shit that had it advertised on there. But when he wins that fight and he's in the happiest moment of his day, at least, he went and picked up his dog and not his fucking kid.
Gotham City Bullies on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, holla at me.
Reggie always clowning folks, man. Leave folks alone, Reggie. You fucking bully.
Everybody should be bullies on the internet. Ain't nobody pulling up to see nobody.
Well, listen, let me tell you something about that, though, man. You know, I'm everywhere, man. You know what I mean? And
me too.
I'm here to bring
Kyle. I could have pulled up to you while you was in the Badlands, nigga. I knew where you was at.
Hey, listen, you didn't want to pull up on me right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
It ain't no me and Sammy. Let me tell you something, man. I'm here to bring the YouTube community together, man. I'm tired of all this division.
Nah, I'm burning that shit down. I'm only coming on the platform when it's time to burn a nigga down. That's it.
And the fuck shit up.
That's it. I'm gonna light a nigga ass on fire tonight, and then I'm gonna dare that nigga to come to the boxing section, and I'm gonna finish him here.
Hey,
it's crazy.
Hey, listen. Hey, shout out to my boy Ray Sean, man. We linked up at his son fight this weekend.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I seen that shit on your IG, cuz.
Yep. We linked up and shit.
Shout out.
This is what I'm saying about the internet, man. YouTube has afforded us to become friends with people that we never thought we'd ever meet.
Friends with you niggas.
I mean, well, fuck you.
Shit, I remember that when you're getting packed out. I'm like, ain't my homie. Ain't my homie.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
Nigga Reggie Owens a goddamn bully, man.
Hey, Kyle, how long those shoes be taking to come in? Like 6 months, probably?
It depends, man. It depends.
I got three pairs coming in. I'm trying to.
What shoes?
The Saya Collective.
Collection.
I'm not familiar.
You gotta get
some shoes.
You gotta.
I'm not gonna lie. It had nothing to do with no black on nothing. This motherfucker Kyle had them shoes on in Vegas. I said, oh shit, they kind of look like Dunks a little bit. I was like, oh shit, what are those? And he put me on game. Now, you know, I saw him got some dope shit. Oh, shit's like over $2 a piece, all of them.
Yeah, it costs a little pretty, but you're gonna be fly.
Yeah, you're gonna be finding some shit that nobody else got. That's really what my thing is.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
go
what
pick
I'm
up.
on
I gotta
right
go
now.
pick up my shoes from Prestige. No, I gotta pick them up tomorrow because it's Monday.
But I don't never spend more. I don't really spend more than $100 on a pair of shoes myself. Like that's too much already. I'll be going to Ross, Marshalls. I just find some trainers or some shit that I really ain't seen nobody rock, and I make it work. But honestly, ever since Adidas came out, those Ultra Boosts, bro, I ain't gone back. Those are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in
Yeah,
my
them
life.
shits is alright. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'll be going to 3-day festivals, walking around like my shits be cool. You got that extra cushion.
Poison in the community, bro. We don't want to hear that from you.
Yo, when you go over there, I'm on your ass. That's why I'm gonna pop. Yo, Kyle, I need an intro, dog. Pay me some motherfucking respect around this bitch.
Hey, where you stay at, Ante? You out here?
I'm in
In
Florida.
Yeah, I figured you in the South somewhere.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
I had to
Him and Deacon finna fight.
Man, please, that nigga, man. I'm in Florida for a reason. I ain't fighting nothing. I'm hollowing shit.
Hey, I seen your comment, Hannibal. I see you, and I agree. Hey, Birdman, that's way too much for a fucking pair of shoes, bro. Paying that much, I wouldn't even want to wear them bitches. But if you buying Jordans to flip, I agree with that. I've done that a couple times myself to flip and get more money. But
What Hannibal say?
Oh, he said fuck Fuller and Deacon.
Oh damn! Come on, y'all. They old black men out here.
Hey, look at that. Hey, me and another black man united on a cause. That's what I'm talking about, Hannibal.
No. It can be fuck Deacon. It can't be fuck Fuller though.
Yeah, it's fucking both. Hey, they Batman and Robin. Last I heard, he told me out of his own mouth. They Batman and Robin. So
yeah, he also didn't answer who the Robin was.
He did it. He really did it.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's the one going out there with a cape and some draws, bro? Which is Robin? Nobody want to admit to me Robin. That might cause division in their own little unit. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah, no more Fuller slander, man. Beat niggas up, talking crazy on Fuller, man.
Hey, I'll run that.
Hey, and if I get packed out, I just got packed out.
That's it. I've been packed out for free before. I ain't tripping like shit.
The nigga said, then what?
Then what?
It don't change shit, bro. I've been beat up too many times in my life for it to really mean anything to me. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. All I know is this: even if I get beat up, motherfuckers don't want a rematch. That's it. As long as you feel
Michael
me.
Fuller will drag you by that ponytail. Man.
Hey, but he gonna feel me before he does. I'm gonna get mine. And then when he does all that shit, I'm gonna wake up and be like, you still dumb as fuck.
That nigga Deacon told me all he had to do was place a phone call.
Hey.
Look at it, partner.
Look at him, partner.
I'm telling you. Deacon gonna run down on you niggas, bro. Watch. Deacon gonna run down on both of you niggas. Watch.
He might.
Hey, he better be everything he said he was.
Hey, I just hope that when he does, just let it be known it was a racially motivated attack.
Hey, he better be everything he say he is. On God.
Hey, these dudes don't even cam up, man. For all I know, they out here.
You
just,
feel me? Like you don't even
in some rocking chairs, crocheting their life away, bro.
You can't even stand in front of them. You ain't even got the confidence to cut your camera on. What are you talking about?
Crazy. But you know, Kyle's an ultimate politician. That's why I fuck with Kyle too, because it's like he know I don't fuck with certain dudes. He do, but he don't hold it against me. I don't hold it against him. That's your people, not mine. We can still be friends.
I ain't gonna lie though. I was taught to watch out for niggas like that.
Oh, slippery chameleon over here, man.
Yeah, I was taught to watch out for niggas like that. You can't be cool with me and be cool with a nigga running my name. That ain't how that works.
Nah, cause I ain't gonna let the nigga run his name. I ain't gonna let the nigga talk shit about you in front of me.
Salute.
And that's one thing though. Kyle is always not that I need it or I look for it, but he always interjected, put himself out there. Hey, that's my guy. So I do the same, bro. Fuck it. If we get packed out, we get packed out together.
Listen. You can ask Reggie Owens. Reggie Owens, he can't stand Fred.
Why?
They got some shit, man. You had to be there, man. It was one thing you had to be there. It was
Okay.
a time. It was a time you had to be there. It was one of them down. But,
Okay.
but Reggie will tell you though. They both that's my man. Reggie, my man, and I tell both of them. I tell Reggie do it more. So I always tell Reggie, man, I don't want it, man. Stop all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Fred said he don't give a fuck about. He don't give a fuck. So I just said, all right, well, shit, all right, fuck it. Let him talk. Let him say what he want to say. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with real ones because Reggie talks shit all the time about me, bro. He would say some crazy shit, but at the end of the day, when we was in Vegas, person, it was love, and that's why I said just because you disagree with somebody don't mean it's like you hate people. It's just like, bro, I don't agree with you. That's it.
Or more importantly, like, because like, why can't we have one energy over the internet, understanding that it's for entertainment purposes, and just be grown about it. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I'm
On
gonna
the
tell you,
internet.
hey, Reggie's a real one. Reggie showed up nighttime Vegas Strip with the kids just to link up for like 10, 15 minutes.
Well, yeah,
You know what I'm
because we
saying?
ain't about to pack nobody out in front of their
No,
kids.
it
We
was,
got
but
decorum.
he didn't even have to do all that. He had his kids. He could have easily been like, hey, y'all, I got my kids and I can't. But he's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna show up and say what's up to the homies. Sat there, politic for a couple minutes, took a picture too, dipped off, bro. It's real love. So that's why I'm saying, like, to me, this shit is more like, I like the Niners. No, I like the Raiders. Your team sucks.
Yeah.
Your team sucks. That's what it is to me. This ain't really
Yeah.
real life shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so you think
Max,
XYZ,
you be
I
getting
think
them
XYZ.
old. You be getting them old niggas out their body though. Them old
That's
niggas really be wanting to strangle your ass.
Yeah, like I said, man, join the club, bro. Like, shit, man, this been my life. I deal with this accordingly. But that's why I say, like, at a certain point in time, like, I always say violence is not the answer, but sometimes it's a solution, right? But like I say, after that, then what? You're not gonna change who I am. Like, and if anything, peep this. If anything, if I do get packed out by a group of niggas, you think that's gonna help the cause of me thinking that you are violating culture? It's so funny, bro. When you start talking about all the violence and the black, the murders, all this stuff. Nah. As soon as they get mad, look here, partner. I pull up and like, this is what I'm talking about, motherfucker.
That nigga Deacon told me I'll make one phone call. I'm like, all right.
Just one, bro. He knows Brother Muson from The Wire, bro. He said,
yo, but see, that's the thing, though. Like, nigga, I'm watching niggas just like I'm watching white people, just like I'm watching everybody. So,
as you should.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me. Oh, he's black.
I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody's skin color that make me feel comfortable or uncomfortable. It's the way you carry yourself and your whole character and your whole vibe when I'm around you. Because you could be in a 3-piece suit, white as fuck, but if you got that, I've been around a lot of people. You got that feeling, that vibe, that look in your eyes. I'm not trusting you either, motherfucker. Like, that showing me nothing to me. And just because you black with face tats and a hoodie, don't mean I'm gonna be like, oh shit, this mother. Nah, bro. Let's see what it's like when we see each other. Because I've met a lot of good people that probably look crazy as fuck, and I've met a lot of bad people that look like they're on the up and up. So I'm not gonna keep getting fooled my whole life. At the same time, you got to judge a little bit. You got to kind of know where you at, know your surroundings. Keep your eye on certain things, but you can't be married to that fucking thought process, bro. That's the thing. It's a thought process. You need to process it. You can't. Your first thought can't be your last thought. That's it. So, it's love. But hey, I'm about to get ready to go see Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever. You know what it is. I really hate that they have a female being the main lead because we all know, we all know about that. But you can get away with it when they're superheroes because that's why they got the extra physical abilities. But I'm gonna go and I bought 9 tickets, bro. We took the whole top row of the movie theater. So, if I have the opportunity, if these motherfuckers are loud during this movie, I will record it and post it on my story and show that it's not just a stereotype.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do an event. Reggie Owens, yo funky ass, Will, yo funky ass, Brandon stinking ass. Y'all all gonna be there. Y'all bet not fight neither, nigga. I'm gonna call the police, nigga.
I'm coming too. Make sure Bing Israel. Broke Israel.
We're not fighting though, bro. This is a peaceful treaty.
That's fine.
Non-violent.
Yeah, man. No violence, man. No
Hey,
violence.
we can be verbally violent though.
We're gonna have Dr. Fuller. We're gonna have DJ there.
Is
We're gonna have
Israel being
Meg.
Israel is an Israelite. He can't bring harm upon his brother.
Damn, you right. That's the rules.
Can't bring harm upon his brother.
Nah, I think I think it kind of does me a disservice at times to come on here because we talk about issues and I state opinions, therefore people form opinions on me. But like on some real shit, motherfuckers really kick it for a weekend and vibe out. Me, motherfuckers see what the intentions really are, bro. It ain't, you know what I mean? Hey, stereotypes are funny as fuck though, and I'm gonna keep joking about them. I'm gonna keep throwing them out there. They might not apply to you, but just know that the joke applies to you. You feel me? Like the other day, I went and had tacos. What I post? I said stereotypes are delicious. You feel me? Like I really want some fucking tacos, bro. Like shit, I can't be scared of getting tacos now because I don't want to fall in the stereotype. I mean, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit's funny. Asians being bad drivers are funny. You know, white people having good credit scores and shit are funny, or fucking their cousins and incest, weird shit. Motherfuckers don't joke about that shit all day. People need to stop taking shit personal, bro. Not every joke needs to be a fucking lesson. Not every comment needs to be some deeper meaning, bro. Like, you know, the best part about life is living, bro. If you ain't got a sense of humor, you're already 10 steps behind. Off top.
Kyle, I need that Stone Cold intro. I need that glass breaking.
Nah, you ain't getting no Stone Cold intro before me. Fuck that shit.
I'm bringing the pressure.
Hey, I got your intro too.
You Kyle, you about to violate the shit.
Come on, man, we supposed to be brothers.
That works. That works. Hey. I thought you was gonna give him the D-Lo Brown intro, man, with the head.
Pause.
Hey, that's my man's cousin, by the way.
D-Lo Brown?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is a legend.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, matter of fact, I got
y'all the nation.
This one for you, though. I'm gonna use
domination.
Hey, Delonte, this one's for you, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
I like the first one better.
Nah, bro. The first one's better.
Well, shit, I'm gonna slide out, man. I'm gonna get ready to see this movie. Shit, you gonna be on tonight, Kyle?
What's today? Monday.
Oh
yeah, we live and direct. Man, this is this is a great 2.5-hour show, man.
This was a really good one. Shout out to everybody that jumped on, whether we agree or not, bro. I got another love for everybody on here because today, let me think about it. Nope, today there wasn't no bitch ass niggas on this show. So like, shout out to everybody. Love to everybody who came on the panel, man. Like off top, whether we agree or not, man. I don't wish no harm upon nobody. I hope everybody's successful and gets a lot of fucking money, bro. Once y'all concentrate on green and not black and white, you'll get a little further in life.
Let's get it.
All right, Max. Have a great day, sir.
Yep.
Delonte, you leaving or you staying?
I'm a parlay, bro. How I get a wrench? I got a YouTube channel, nigga.
You gotta put a comment into the comment section. And I'll give you one.
What's the benefits of having a wrench?
You can block people, and you can just say you got one. It's something that you can say it's like a trophy. You're a cool guy.
Oh, I'm thinking I might be able to funnel some traffic to my shit. That's what it's about, having a wrench in the comment section.
I mean, you could do that too, though. You can put your link in the chat.
Okay, for sure.
If you don't have a wrench, you can't put no links in the chat.
For sure.
Hi, baby. What's up, little crazy?
Damn, matter of fact, I'm about to slide too, Kyle. Bro, appreciate you.
Well, shit, I'm about to, hold on, put your comment in the comment section so I can give you the wrench real quick before we go.
All right, that's about.
Before my daughter start coming in here set tripping. Yeah, man. Great show. Great show, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man, and showing love, man. We back again, man, at 10 p.m. What you say, baby? Talk to him. Say, what's up? Man, appreciate everybody for coming through. Showing love, man. The words of the great philosopher, Lil E. I want y'all to breathe air and live life. You know it's always the truth when players meet. Thank y'all for breaking bread with me. And with that, man, y'all already know. We out.
At the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.